this week.
This week brought to you by Apples.
Just in
And
general.
Hill Country. And thank you, Beef Stroganoff.
That's an odd meal. Apples and
What? Oh yeah, you're right.
Apples and beef stroganoff.
But you know, somebody eating it though. That's what's funny. Somebody out there eating it. I want to get my microphone because I can use it. I'll be right back.
You sound fine right now. Just
You know, I know because
like you sound good. I
I
feel
know
like
I
when you
sound
tried the
good.
microphone before, it hasn't worked. But go ahead and give it a shot. Let's see.
I know I sound good, but I mean, we can be better.
Well, I'm just gonna be real with you if it turns on and it doesn't sound good. But go ahead and try. Let's see.
Okay, well, I'll be back. Don't go nowhere.
Oh,
Hey guys, let's ditch him.
Kill off.
we got a second Marshall coming in.
Good.
Well, fuck the first one.
One is never enough.
Does he know he's not muted?
He's
Yeah,
singing the new
he does.
Miley Cyrus song, right?
That song
Oh my
is stuck in
God.
my fucking head.
It's
And
very
I
good.
hate it. I absolutely hate it. Because the song not that damn good. But guess what? Fuck TikTok, because they're playing it all the fucking time.
It's
No,
catchy
it's
as
good.
hell.
It is. I'm not saying it's not catchy. I'm just saying it's not that good. That's all I'm
This song
saying.
is
Is
good.
this a new song? I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
We can tell who's on TikTok and who's not on TikTok.
Yeah, didn't she just fight it or use it to like the whole song's like just to spite the ex?
Yup.
Yeah, Liam.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just every line is
Liam.
the opposite of the corresponding line in When I Was Your Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruno
that's
Mars
Bruno
also
Mars.
top tier to see in concert. One of the best concerts.
You know what? I want to see him live.
He can dance his little ass off.
I believe that.
He does seem like he has a little ass.
And he would dance it.
I'm not sure how
Is he,
decided
like,
his
5'3"
ass
or
as I
something?
was sitting like if this is Bruno Mars right here. I was like up here,
No, that if he can do one thing, it's
but he danced.
But he also has the voice of an angel.
I wouldn't go that far.
Or you didn't hear him
Damn.
in Rio 2, apparently. So you can't say anything. So you heard him in Rio 2. You can't say shit, Marshall.
You
He
got me
got
there.
you.
I did like that movie.
Hey, Anna, tell us what happened last week.
Ah, okay. So last week, Anna woke up from the boat and she was like, oh shit, you know, I've been here, but she hasn't really been here. She's been looking at her sword the whole time. She decided not to use it. She was very dramatic about it. After that, we were like, okay, what do? You know, we tried to get in touch with Firekeeper again, and Firekeeper's still not there. So we were like, all right, we got money, we got things. Let's go fuck around. So we went and fucked around in the I think we did something else before we went buying things. I think we went to a service last week. Or was that 2 weeks ago?
That was last week.
Last
Yeah.
week we went to a service. This guy was like really weird. He was a shapeshifter. We talked to an old lady who was there. After the service, we did go to the market and we spent a good part of the session last week at the market, basically trading or buying or selling magical items. Along with that, we got some spears that we are extremely excited about for a great cost. Thank you, Fathom. And we went to some other places that just didn't turn out to be what we expected. But for most of it, we
No.
messed around the market.
Sweet. That is generally what happened. Okay. And if you'll remember, the session ended with a
Invitation
with an invitation. Yeah.
or a summons. However you want
Yeah.
to
Well,
look
what do you remember what it said?
at it. Damn it.
Wanted to see us.
Laurel. It said that Firekeeper wanted to see you at 10 p.m. The next day.
Oh yeah, I remember because I was saying I was past my bedtime.
Yeah. So we will we'll open with the party waking up and where did you guys get rooms again? Oh yeah, you have your boat. You're waking up on the boat. Sorry.
Anna's gonna wake up and immediately start playing with her little horse that she has. And I would like to spend as much time as I need with it to do a little check on it.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Laurel-
figure out
Laurel-
more of what it is.
Laurel is gonna go over to Mako and be like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna use this thing. And I'm gonna hold out the moonsicle. I don't like close at all. Use it.
Cool, Mega's gonna take it. And see if it like. Feel the weight of it and
Yeah, if it feels all right.
yeah.
Yeah, add search and click the little eye, search for sickle. And then drag over the sickle +1 under your sheet, yeah.
No, that's so much.
But remember, you're gonna need to attune to it. Anna, you don't learn anything new about about your horse thing. You know that it's supposed to turn into a horse at some point, but you really have no idea how.
Okay. Hey, Fathom,
Yeah,
come here.
coming. I'll skip up the stairs.
I'm gonna hand you the little figurine of a horse. Do you know what this thing like does in real life? I can only use it once a day.
I'm sure it could hold down a stack of paper really well.
No, but it's gonna turn into like a real life horse. Have you heard of that before?
Can I do a quick Arcana check to see if I know what it does?
You can spend an hour and do an Arcana check.
I don't want to do this right now.
Dawson will raise his hand.
Yeah,
Can I see the pony?
I'll toss him the pony.
Dazeth will get the pony. He will pull out his daughter's stuffed bunny. He will put it on the pony's back and imitate it riding.
Have you been have you always had a stuffed animal on you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
adorable.
he keeps it in his bag.
I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Yep. Yeah. He'll do that and then he'll offer the pony back. And it says, the pony's tired now. He needs some hay.
Okay. Anna will take the horse and just kind of keep watching it, but sadly.
All right. Yeah, it's morning, 9 a.m. or so.
Just real quick, I want to try and set up the Hag's Eye. I think I attuned to it either last session or the session before. But I want to try and set it up in this on the second level of the ship.
Okay. Like just on the deck.
Below deck.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. How do you go about doing that? Where are you putting it and stuff?
I just kind of want to find like a general open area and put it up against the wall and just think really hard that I want it to stay in that exact position.
Yeah. You've attuned to this thing. You seem to know what it does. You place it and you focus really hard, and when you let go of it, it remains right there and it kind of floats.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my
Where you
god.
left it.
Fine.
Can I try and switch my vision to it?
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to, I think. You're able to, yeah, just switch your vision over to it. You lose your vision and all of your senses on yourself. But you now have vision through this orb.
Can I see myself?
Yeah, you are just kind of standing there. Your eyes look like they're rolled back in your head.
Ew. I'm gonna switch back. I just wanted to set that up. Thank you.
Yep. It seems like it's working, probably.
Nice.
Or you just had a stroke. No,
Yeah.
It's very possible.
Something happened.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I'll skip back up to the top deck.
I'm just gonna assume you're skipping somewhere unless you otherwise note it.
Okay, good. Because that's what I
That's
also
fair.
assumed.
So fair.
Mako, you up to anything?
Just hanging out with his sickle.
Are you attuning to it?
Yes.
Okay, you guys spend an hour attuning. It's just like focusing on it and letting it become one with you.
Yeah.
Do I see Laurel doing anything?
I don't know. Laurel?
He's just admiring his tattoo, to be honest.
I'm just gonna go right up next to you, sit down crisscross applesauce, and hold out the figurine of a horse. Do you know what this does?
Um,
Can you help me? Please, Fathom won't help me. Honestly, he's kind of being a dick about it.
well, I can do my best.
I would really appreciate that. And I'm gonna stare at you the entire time.
Okay. Well, he starts, well, I know it's magic. So there's that.
I knew that as well, though.
Okay.
It also turns into a horse during battle,
All right.
and I
Yeah,
can use it once a day. That's all the
Okay.
lady said.
we're halfway there.
Okay.
And Laurel is just gonna pick it up. He's gonna look at it. He's gonna rub its hind legs like a genie's lamp and see if that does.
Yeah, you you do that and nothing happens.
All right. He's then gonna caress its mane and say, "Come out, horsey."
No, don't turn it on. I might need it later.
Yeah, Dazeth, she definitely told you what it does. It told them what it does, but not how to use it. So
Oh, okay. I was
They-
wondering.
they have some general idea of like what it is, but not really anything beyond that.
Okay.
And if that doesn't
Uh,
work, I say, "Hey, I gave it my best effort."
No, but can you like try and figure it out and do your magic stuff?
Okay.
Like,
He's gonna put it on the ground, sit crisscross applesauce, and just stare at it. And can I give an Arcana check?
Yeah, if you're gonna spend an hour doing this,
I'll do that. Yeah.
all right. Yeah, give me your Arcana check.
you got this, not 20.
Oh, good luck.
Oh, you have a 0 too?
Damn,
Yeah.
it's pretty close.
You know exactly how to use this thing now. And
I'll relay the information.
yeah, I will get the. I
I
just
could
gotta.
greatly appreciate that.
I gotta find a sheet for it. Or I gotta make a sheet for it. There it is. Oh, you're already on there.
Oh, me? Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just copy? Can you make a sheet?
Yeah, I'll make a sheet and send it and
Thank
put
you.
it for them to see.
Awesome.
All right. So at this point, you've killed like half the day. Mako is attuned to the moon sickle now. And I believe you have access to the moon sickle sheet, so you should be able to see what it does. Yeah. Yeah, so you get +1 to your a bunch of stuff with the moon sickle. Yeah, so midday, about noon. You guys want to do anything else or just kind of kill the rest of the day before you're supposed to meet with Firekeeper? Assuming you do meet with Firekeeper.
No, we will.
I don't have anything specifically to do.
Fathom kind of does. First he wants to run up to Mako. Okay, so here's the thing. We have one more use with the tattoo thingy. Do you want a tattoo? I'm not much of an artist because my, talents lie in poetry and storytelling. However, I could give you a sick tattoo with a cool spell. Like I can make you like raise the dead if you want to do that, or like I can make you talk to the dead, or like I can make you fight the dead.
Anything
That's
with
all
the
I can
dead.
do for you. Laurel could probably do something, or maybe Dazeth, but like I can only do dead stuff.
We'll have a dead kickback.
I think we have 2 zombie bodies
He
in
gets it.
the below deck, so yeah.
Sure.
What do you want?
I can talk to the dead or hang out. What were the options? I'm sorry.
Uh, hang on, let me just tell you the spells I could potentially give you. I can give you Speak with Dead, Tiny Hut, Major Image, or Summon Undead, or Darkness, Invisibility, Mirror Image, Phantasmal Force, Fairy Fire, Healing Word, Sleep, and Dissonant Whispers.
So many options.
Laurel also has different options that he could potentially give you, and Datsun has a few as well.
You have the horse, right?
Let me check. Yes.
What can Laurel do?
Laurel can do anything. I'm sorry. It was funny to me.
It was really funny.
All right, so I have Aura of Vitality. I have a Tidal Wave. I have Summon a Fae. Those are my big 3. I have
your character sheet now in your hand, so you can see.
I have Flame Blade, which is actually
Yeah,
pretty
I see
cool
right now.
as a cantrip. It is concentration though.
Go to your character sheet.
And the only other thing that would be cool would be Heat Metal. I like that one a lot.
Oh, I like heat metal.
So, but those are the only ones that I have currently.
Oh, Dazeth has a necklace of fireballs. Maybe if you smash a few of those up and then like stab it into Mako, that would be a good idea.
Yeah,
God.
yeah, no.
Great idea, disembodied
No.
voice.
Then she would know fireball.
You would all know Fireball.
Then you would all know fireball. Maybe put him in fire.
Okay.
Can I come back to it?
Yeah. You also don't have to take one. It's just an option, but I felt like you deserve something fun.
She says that's really nice. Sorry, she's checking on bacon.
I'm so excited about my horse. Also, I'm gonna turn to Fathom and Laurel and everyone else here. And specifically, I'm gonna turn to Dazeth. Guys, what do I name it? The lady said its name is Nightmare, but like, should we keep it as Nightmare?
Isn't that just the name of the creature?
I'm not sure.
It's a black horse.
When I was growing up, I
Absolutely.
had a little stuffed animal called Night Dream.
That's true, but that's a dog.
You
I was
said
gonna say Katy Perry, but that works.
What's a good, really scary name? But also kind of cute.
Carrie.
Mako.
No. Like, I want to be able to throw it so I can activate it and say a really powerful name at the same time. Like a out of character like Pokemon. I'm playing this like
Charizard.
Pokemon.
Jesus Christ.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, some kid upstairs just like, I don't know, fell down and broke their head or something. Christ, no, it just sounded like they were wrestling, like WWE's going on up there. We're good.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I'll keep thinking of names.
Methuselah.
That's so much to pronounce.
Methus?
Methus.
Meth.
Meth. Oh, I haven't heard of that one before.
Go meth.
Nightshade.
Oh my god, like the plant.
I like it. Nightshade, activate.
You know what? I feel this.
That's that's also a Pokemon move, so
I see the vision.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you actually trying to activate it right now? Is that-
No.
Okay.
please don't bring a horse on the ship.
Yeah, I guess. So I didn't actually read the full thing. Do you have
Uh-oh.
an action speaking command?
I don't know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing. I've been very clear
Just roll
about
with
that.
initiative. Are we fighting your horse?
So
No,
I
no.
think
Time?
I think
Is it
what
time?
I think what you would have to do is
Oh, you want me to just go rename it?
Yeah, I'm trying to rename it, and I think I'm there. What did McKaylee say to name it again? Nightshade?
Nightshade.
I think what you'd have to do is like I think if you attune to it, then you could give it an action word. Is that reasonable? Or do you just like give it an
It
action?
said if you speak the command word and throw the figurine to a point on the ground within 60 feet of you, the figurine becomes a monster.
Yeah, but like does it have a command word already, or do you I feel like you should give it a command word. It just
Yeah, it's gonna be activate.
okay.
And I will attune to it now. If
Does
needed.
Anna?
I don't
Anna
think
have
you
a-
need. I don't
Okay.
think you need
alignment?
to just make a command word and then everybody can know the command word, or nobody can know it. But
Everyone should know.
Nightshade, activate.
It's Nightshade activate.
Anna's not a good person, right?
What?
Sounds like it's pretty good, huh?
Why?
Can you read that last paragraph on the figurine of Wondrous power?
I was wondering when they were gonna.
I don't have a good alignment though, I think.
Okay.
At best, I have a neutral.
Initiative.
All of a sudden, you're not good after like a second ago. You were
Also,
offended. That is lawful good, which objectively none of you guys are at this
No,
point, right?
All right.
Ridiculous.
Oh wait, it can't be used until 5 days have passed. Damn.
Yeah, no, it's a one hitter quitter.
And you could have had an axe that works every day, all the time.
But also could have killed Fathom.
Okay, this might kill Fathom.
It says it's
Honestly,
friendly
anything
to me and my
kills Fathom.
companions.
I think
It's
if some of
infinitely
you look
less
funny
likely
at
to
him,
kill Fathom.
they might kill Fathom.
Hey, I'm buff again. I got 40 HP.
Really? I only have
Yeah.
48. I haven't rolled well for this though, and I'm upset about that.
But you only have 48.
Yeah. Enna, or actually Jay has more HP at a lower level than Enna does, but Enna
Wow.
rolled really pretty okay for like the strength deck stuff. But
I
then
have 41.
HP, the last one I think I rolled like a 2.
That's
I mean,
rough.
nobody rolled as good as Daza on his ability.
That's very true.
Fair.
Very true.
I do have a question though. Does this figure go after me? Because it doesn't specifically say.
I think since it doesn't say, we would roll initiative for it, and it would just
Okay.
fit in wherever wherever it rolls in the initiative order. Are you cool with that, Will?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yep.
And I basically have to speak to it for it to do, otherwise it just defends itself.
All right. That's cool. You get a flaming horse.
Yeah, it also, if you ride it, you can have resistance to fire.
Really?
What's its speed?
60. Oh, flight of 90 feet.
Wait.
Wait, it flies?
Yeah.
It does fly.
Flies?
Of 90 feet.
It can also enter the ethereal plane.
I don't understand what that is really.
So
It makes you basically
North Pole.
unhittable for a second.
that's wow. Yeah, my demon is just really powerful, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm very scared.
I'm psyched for you to speak a word and a demon to come flying out of your chest. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
It's gonna
You
be.
gotta kill someone first, though.
Oh,
That's true. That is
Dump's
very
gonna-
true.
wave his hand at Fathom. He's like, hey.
Hi.
Oh, hey, for the tattoo, I actually have a couple spells that would be okay if I was better at casting spells. But if y'all have them, they might be better.
Like what?
Like I have heroism, which it like for like I can touch people, and then
I
they
can touch
get.
people.
Hey, yo, chill.
Wait. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Oh, but how that sounded was just. My bad. Go ahead.
Well, I was trying to one up it with let me finish on top of it, but
Hey, hey, man.
for heroism, I can touch someone, and for 1 minute, they get health every round equal
Oh,
to my spellcasting modifier.
whoa.
What's your
that's-
spellcasting modifier?
Wait, why have you not been
One.
using that? Whoa, hey.
I don't use it because or I could learn it, but mine's 1.
Ah.
Yeah, that makes
Ah.
sense.
Oh,
But one
oh,
of y'all do it, and also if you use it
Oh,
for every spell slot above 1 that you use it on, it affects another person. And I only go up to level 2 spell slots right now, so I can make 2 people regenerate 1 health. I have another one called Aid, where I choose 3 people and increase their HP max by 5 for 8 hours.
Mako.
And then for every spell slot above 2, it does an extra 5 health. So if y'all could do like level 3, y'all could give 3 of us 10 extra health. But I can go
Mako.
into level 2.
Aid's a really good spell.
That's wow.
I like
Or
Laurel. Go Mako.
Yeah, I can do some healing support.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I've been healing a lot and I don't mind it. But I have been healing a lot.
Oh, we have
Feels
okay,
like you
hold on a
mind.
second. I'm like healing spirit. That thing I use like often. Cure wounds. I'm helping.
I hear you. I
Oh
hear
my
you.
God.
I go invisible.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I might take invisibility instead, actually.
It's fun.
Invisibilities.
Oh my god. If you use it as a level 3 spell, we can turn 4 of us invisible.
And that's
No, I'll take a healing spell out. Whichever one is the
Yeah,
best one.
this is a good point. And this is answering the question Daz has just sent. It's the level it was put in on is the level it can be. You can't just like cast it stronger than it was instilled in you.
Okay,
So if Daz
yeah,
only has a level 2, it would be a level 2.
Okay, so I guess I wouldn't change the function of the spell. Never mind.
Are you talking about my spell?
Yours
And-
is
and-
what it is,
It's
regardless.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, just if one that improves as levels go higher, it's
It's just the
the
base.
level that it was put on. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, I do have a question. For example, if we gave heroism, which goes off a spellcasting modifier, if I gave it to Mako, for example, and right now she has her spellcasting modifier plus the one from the Moonsicle, would that apply to that?
I think it would be whatever your spell casting focus it, or not like whatever your spell casting, it would be hers of that, right?
Okay,
Or
so
would
my
it-
spellcasting goes off my charisma. You're saying it would go off of her
Mhm.
charisma?
If
I would
it's
think so. Yeah, because that's how that type of spell is cast.
what is it? Heroism?
Yeah.
My charisma is -1.
Ew.
That's perfect.
Oh, that's a
It would take away a health temporarily.
Wait, you could do it to enemies.
Yeah. Fathom, what's your spellcasting ability? Or like
charisma.
okay, so it's a bard or a paladin spell, so it's always charisma. So I agree with that.
Gotcha.
It would have to be based on your charisma.
that changes things then. That means
That changes
like
a whole lot of it.
yeah.
Well,
That-
it makes
that-
sense too, because the whole spell is that you imbue someone with bravery, so you're like motivating them. So
Oh,
Well,
it
that
also
no, that part makes
means
sense,
frightened.
but it does mix up who gives who what spells, because if I gave McKaylee a spell that relies on charisma because I'm a bard and she's a druid, it would completely negate basically anything that spell would do,
Huh.
and vice versa
Yeah,
because my
she's a
wisdom
minus
is not
one.
the highest.
Yeah.
Ah.
But I think it makes sense like that certain spells require charisma rather than or versus wisdom or whatever.
Oh,
That's why
no, we're saying it makes sense. It's just,
Yeah.
we gotta think about it.
Yeah.
Well, damn. Back to the drawing board.
But you've
So-
got it in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, also, I was trying to find this. What's my? Do I not have a learn spell limit? Because I saw that like paladins they can switch out spells at long rest, but I tried to actually look at the handbook and try to find my. I've just been doing it the same as my spell slots, but I actually
Oh,
don't
that's-
know what my.
It's not the same. It's usually your level plus something.
I
It's
think
like
for
three-
paladins it's spellcasting modifier.
How many
Because
spells?
that's what it was for Geth.
How many spells can a paladin know? 4 spell. Oh, sorry.
So for my paladin, you can have like 5 spells at the ready, but you can know quite a bit of actual spells. You just can't have them all prepared at the same time.
Well, that's the benefit of every long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. I just didn't know what my limit was that I could like have learned at one time.
Mm.
I basically only use like 3, so I don't think I've cheated it. Like,
No, you haven't cheated it. Yeah, it's usually not super like clear. It's not available.
It's your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level rounded
Yeah.
down.
Yes.
so 4.
Okay, so you can
So you-
you can have 4 spells prepared.
Is that what you have, Dazeth, or did you have 5?
I mean, on my sheet I have 7, but I've only used like 3. Like, at
So
most.
yeah, just make sure it's like your character would have like in the over a long rest is what you have prepared, right? So it would just be 4 that you have prepared any individual time.
Yeah.
How should I keep track of it? Should I just remove other ones
Just-
and just remove them?
Just
like,
tap the circle next to it, and it makes it go red.
Ah.
And so just have the ones you have prepared red, and honesty is good here. You have to after a long
my
rest
God.
you can change them. So
Has this been there the whole time?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what, man?
if you've
No,
ever had
that's
spells
cool.
that were like because of something that you like automatically know because of your like class or something, then we
Yeah.
always mark them red so you know they don't take up a spell slot.
Y'all did that. You know what? Y'all don't tell us shit sometimes.
I tell you everything. You didn't learn how to measure things until like a week ago. So
Okay, well, whose fault was that?
it's been a
all
year and a
good.
half. A year and a half we've been
We're
doing
not
this.
teaching a class in Roll20. That's
Oh my god.
I do have a question before we get started.
we've been started. What's your question?
40 minutes in
Right?
before we get
I mean,
started.
before we get into the nitty gritty, don't do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it says for the spell that the demon has disadvantage on the saving throw if I say its true name. How do I get its true name? Do I like talk to it? Or
Summon
like,
it and command it to tell you your true name.
like
It's true.
that? Or how do I do that? Like tell me your name or something like that.
Yeah, I think just spitballing here. You tell it to tell you its name, and it may or it may not tell you its name.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
All right, I was just wondering how to do that, but yeah.
That was off the cuff.
Off the
So
head. Got you.
we-
Maybe go to a bookstore and look for the big book on demon names.
All right, man.
Not the worst option.
It's not. Okay. That's it for me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know how to find a demon's name? Who knows? All right. So at this point, you've spent a good portion of today sitting around shooting the shit, talking about spells and whatnot. And now it's getting into the afternoon,
Yeah.
like late afternoon, kind of dinner time, probably.
Sugar.
Do you guys want to go get dinner in town?
Yes, I'm starving.
We could really go for a drink and also like, no offense, but you guys are kind of getting boring.
Oh,
You've
Whoa.
stared at a sword for the past 2 days. I don't think we're that boring.
I wasn't able to take it.
So it's not about me being the sword, it's just you guys are talking a lot about magic and it's really upsetting because I'm like the only one here who doesn't do the magic and stuff.
I feel like
So
that's
you're
my
Yeah.
choice.
jealous.
I'm really annoyed about it.
You could have learned one spell. It's not hard.
And I'm gonna hand you my great axe. Take a swing.
Well, see, I didn't,
You didn't learn that?
I didn't, lift or whatever. See, but I was busy learning this, and I do.
Well, while you were
private-
doing magic, I was busy learning how to do this.
Well, okay,
Wizard barbarian.
you're right.
Level 6 barbarian, level 1 wizard.
That's called a barbizard.
You.
But I don't like it.
All
Can
right,
we just not be here and talk about magic? Because
Okay,
I
that's
have my
fine.
little magic horse and it's cool, but you guys just kept going on and on and on about it.
Okay, I hear you.
Shazana and Defina both look offended that you kind of just talk about yourself as the only non-magic one.
You guys don't say anything.
But then the Flurgs shoot some fire up them and make a joke because they know magic. Orb.
Even the Flurgs know magic.
Hey,
Yeah, by the way, you're the mast of the ship and nothing else right now, but the mast of the ship is painted like super colorful and speckled
yeah.
right now.
All right.
I love that.
Can I take one of the flirts over?
Yeah, you take Kurg.
I'm gonna whisper.
Not that you know.
No, I don't know. I haven't taken the time. You know Fathom's room and like his stuff on the boat?
Yeah.
He said it'd be okay if you painted some of it. You can go ahead and paint some of his things.
Did he say like a style?
No, I want you to do whatever comes out of your heart.
Okay. And he'll zip.
Don't do it. He's gone.
Also, I just want to real quick. You've seen what your ship looks like before. Rooms are just like
We don't really have them.
Bed was really the more correct way to say it.
But again, you're sharing beds. You guys like sleep in shifts and stuff. So he went somewhere though. I just wanted to remind everyone.
I just know that there's something of Fathom's bag on this ship, and
It needs to be painted.
There you go.
All right, you guys headed into town.
yeah.
Yes.
Before we leave, I want to reposition the Hag's Eye. I want to put it at the front of the boat. Like I'm gonna try and crawl my way to the end of that little pointy thing at the end, and I want to put it there,
You
kind
know
of
what?
like as an ornament on the front.
Just for shits and giggles, give me a really easy dexterity check.
Why
Define
wouldn't you
really
give it to the
easy.
spider to do that?
No, he's already crawling out on there. It's too late to suggest things.
Anatomy.
21, thank you.
Oh, okay, you're fine.
I was really
That's
worried.
Yeah, you place the Hag's Eye kind of out on the tip of the, what is the thing called? The tip
I
of
don't know.
the ship's penis, if you will.
Is it the stern? Is that what
It's the
stern
ship's
is?
penis.
It's the ship's penis. All right, that's fair.
Ship's
That
penis.
tracks.
And then I want to switch my vision into the orb just to see.
Yeah, you can see. You can spin around 360.
Nice.
Oh, it's the bow of the ship.
Ah, yes.
What's the stern?
Is that the back?
The back
booty.
is the aft.
Oh,
I've never heard these words.
Oh, the stern is also the back.
yeah, I
and
remember
the aft.
yeah.
The booty. The ship
All
booty.
right. Where are we getting dinner in town?
Feel like we're getting off track. Where are we getting dinner? That's a great. Let's look.
Are you taking anybody with you, by the way?
We'll ask.
You'll ask. Shazana has no desire to go. She's whittling away. She seems to have been getting a little better at it. She's trying to whittle a flower, which is a very difficult thing to do, and it's not very good. Anyway, Defina said she'll come along if you want her to.
Yeah, come on.
And Flurg and
Absolutely.
Kurg are busy at work somewhere that you can't see from a brief glance of the ship. So
There's somewhere though.
I would like to go to a tavern tonight, maybe a new one. We can see what's happening. I bet there's one by the bazaar. Anyone else have thoughts?
We could go to Simple Kurt.
Do they serve food there though?
Yeah, we walked
I
in
think
on
he
a
was
guy
eating a
eating
whole
a whole
chicken.
chicken leg.
True. Can we go? I want to get a whole chicken.
I mean, okay.
Cool.
So you're headed to Simpler Kurt.
To
To get a whole
Simpler,
chicken.
Kurt. Just enunciate that for you real quick.
You know what? You know what? No, you wrote it that way.
It's a real. All right, forget it. It doesn't matter.
Fuck the Hungarian language.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
All right. Y'all,
right.
good or bad name for a session title? The Ballad of Simple Kurt.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah,
I
need
kind of
that.
like it.
That's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah, you can make your way through town to Simpler Kurt. You're getting to be more familiar with the town. You walk through, you know, the kind of crack alley that you have to go to get towards Simpler Kurt. There's people with you notice some blue powder making their way around along with a number of other seemingly illicit substances, and
Powder?
just kind of hanging out in the shadows. You walk past that to get to more of like a working class area, across the bridge and up onto the plateau where Simpler Kurt is, and you can make your way inside if you'd like.
Anna, what do you think the
What?
blue powder was?
Out of character, what blue powder?
A bunch of people were, or some people had blue powder, which is
Partake.
100% Kraken, I assume.
Crack in.
I don't know. We weren't allowed to do drugs like
Oh,
as the end, and I only do alcohol because my dad's an alcoholic, and that's what he said I should do.
You guys can give me history checks if you'd like to see if you know
Don't branch out. I respect
anything
it.
about it.
Jazeth knows? I'm not surprised.
Yeah, this does show. Or all does
Fathom
not.
does not know.
I know it's blue.
Dazith, you definitely recognize it. You saw it as kind of a problem back in your home. It seemed to be kind of popping up around there around the time you left. Mako, in your many years in Aetros, you actually never really this is the first time you've seen it.
Dawson will say, "Oh, that's some hardcore drugs."
Oh, like stay away from them?
Yeah, not good. Not good.
Interesting.
Okay, but like, what if?
No.
What is it gonna do? Make us hallucinate one of our friends died to a dragon?
Possibly.
Wait, will it do that? Because that's pretty cool.
It's not cool. It's traumatizing.
Not a fun time.
Oh gosh.
Will was so excited for that session. The trip session.
Oh, that was a good one.
He wouldn't stop talking about it for weeks.
Yeah, we were psyched about it.
Made him got him tripped so hard.
All right, and you guys make your way into a fairly rowdy Simpler Kurt. There's a lot of people sitting around. Almost all the tables are actually full. You notice that nobody is at Firekeeper's table right now. That one's the only empty table, and it's completely empty. Leo is not there. But
Hey.
the other Fisherman's table is filled. Zaba's table is filled, and Dune's table has actually been filled as well. And you see kind of a group of wood elves sitting there. And you see a group of wood elves sitting there, and there's one that looks particularly mean sitting at the head of the table. But yeah, you can. Other than that, there's not that many open seats in the place.
Does the mean one look like the statue we fought?
No, the statue was a drow.
Oh, okay.
Racist.
It's
All
stone.
elves look alike to you.
Anna's gonna
Yeah.
go up to the table or to the bartender.
Yes.
Hey, can I have 5 ales? And then, do you guys sell like whole chickens here? There was a guy.
Obviously, yes.
Okay, and can I get like, how many chickens for us guys? Like, do we each want one, or do we want to?
One per table.
No, can I have 2?
No.
After I finish the first one, can I have the second one?
Each one takes hours to cook and many weeks to raise. One per table.
It's just a chicken. Don't get too worked up about it. How much?
5 gold.
That's a chicken.
4 gold.
3 gold.
Why is this working?
Deal.
I'll hand over 3 gold.
Plum will put the chicken and the beers on the bar. Plum is no waitress.
Thank you.
I'm gonna wave very excitedly at Plum.
Plum will call you over. Be like, yes, small one.
Ah, hi, Plum.
The tabaxi boy. He left this for you and pushes a small key to you and then goes back to work.
What's it to?
She ignores you.
Okay.
Who's the tabaxi boy?
And why do you have a key?
Does it have a room number on
Oh my
Oh my god, are you seeing someone?
it?
No, I just bought him a drink.
Are you gonna like?
They slid you a key.
What is
Does
that?
it have a
Anna?
room number on it?
It's sex. I don't know about it, but that's what I've been told.
You don't know about it?
I forget. I think it was canon that I did or didn't know about sex. I can't remember which one.
So just fight all you
I
know.
mean, it's got to be one or the other, right?
You know what? I see why you have all that pent up rage.
Colby.
Hey, yo. I just saw this shit. That's funny.
That was good.
That's
How old is Enno?
Gold Star.
Old enough to know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is the snow leopard tabaxi in there?
Not that you see. No.
Okay. I'm gonna heave a sigh of relief and I'm gonna go back to the table.
The key.
Mhm.
No, I'm asking you, did you keep the key?
Yeah. I like to
Mm,
imagine Fathom tried to slip it into his pocket discreetly, but was too nervous, and so he like dropped it, and everyone saw.
Plum wasn't particularly quiet when she handed it to you.
No. So
Yeah.
we
Go
have to
for it.
wait for a chicken now. They only let me get 1 per table, which I thought was bullshit because I wanted my own. But I guess I'll share it with you guys. Also, the guy tried to upcharge me.
Plum is a beautiful woman. Thank you.
No, it was the guy at the bar, but I just stared at him like this.
That was Plum.
Oh, wow.
Well, it worked, so it's fine.
This place is livelier because of us. I like it.
What are the people at Zaba's table doing? Are they just around that? What was Zaba in last time? Like a
Yeah,
cup?
there's this like really ornate looking rum bottle.
Oh.
and it's just kind of sitting in the middle of the table, and there are a number of elves that just kind of look like they're nervously doing things or like talking to each other. Nothing too suspicious going on there right now.
Does any of the tables look like they're still a part of trying to find the treasure?
What would they look like if they looked like that?
They would have maps of some kind. They would be hurriedly talking about each other and being like, no, you're wrong. No, I'm right. And talking about treasure and gold.
No, you don't see. You definitely see arguments. Yeah,
No.
you don't see many maps lying around.
Okay.
Wait, what did we get from Dune's thing that we might have like noticeable? Like the necklace of fireballs, the moon sickle, the bag of holding. We might want to hide those.
No, you got it. You were on that, right?
We're all
We already used the
that
tattoo gun in an open bar across town
coonskin
and tried to
Oh my God,
pawn
the
all
hat.
of them.
Is
And
it?
the
Is
hat.
it? Dazeth just wearing the
I
hat?
forgot that was
No, dude.
Oh my God.
Not to mention, Daz's sword glows blue anytime it's in a slightly dark area.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God, I forgot.
We're walking
Oh,
targets. No problem.
Yeah, y'all are decked out in some expensive shit right now.
Not the bow. I'm kidding. It's in the bag of holding.
Yeah, they can't see that at least.
No,
No,
that would be a
anything
giveaway.
else.
Make
Well,
sure that doesn't
rough,
get
him to be
swiped.
discreetly, but I imagine he will not be discreet at all. Take the coonskin cap off his head very slowly and just pass it to whoever has the bag.
Fathom will grab it off the table and stuff it in the bag and try and stuff the bag of holding into his normal bag.
Okay.
All right, can I get a very suspicious looking perception check from one of you
Yeah, I got it.
as you all realize that you're just decked out in expensive shit and you're like, oh, shit.
Oh God, oh God.
I got it. It's coming.
Yeah, you look around and nobody seems to be paying any attention to you.
Okay.
Okay, this is good. Do it now. Okay, Dazeth, I need the necklace.
And the sword.
That's
The
going to
glowing
be very careful.
Imagine just dropping it a little too hard.
And it's a bomb.
Yeah, give me stealth, Daza.
Oh, no.
You have luck points. Don't forget about them.
Please don't. What?
Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
God.
Oh my God.
All right, you loudly, everything you're doing is just ungodly loud. But you don't throw the fireballs, don't worry. You're okay. But everything you are doing right now is ridiculously loud. The
Thanks.
tables next to you are definitely looking at you, but more annoyed than anything else.
I'm gonna be like, hey Daza, could you shut the fuck up a little bit?
Just for my curiosity, would we have died?
I'd have to do some research to figure out what
The campaign is
what
over.
fireball in a bag of holding would do. Well, actually, 7 fireballs in a bag.
I think a black hole forms and everybody dies. Like you take out
New campaign.
pharaohs.
No, I meant if I like
D&D
accidentally dropped it on the
over.
table. I thought I was rolling to drop it on the table if I did that or not.
Oh no.
God.
Fireball
was-
does like
Yeah.
8 damage.
Wait,
so if there are
It's
7 bees,
8d6 on a failed save.
So
Oh, wow.
15 d6.
Yeah, it also goes up if you have more than one at a time. So
Oh, that's gross.
no.
We just would have been gone.
The
Yeah,
campaign would have been over because Daza dropped a necklace.
Who gave Daza the necklace in the first place?
Daza found the necklace.
Oh.
Good thing
We'll go
Dazeth
ahead
is
and put-
lucky, right?
Yeah.
It's a
Right?
good thing Dazeth is lucky.
You know what? Yeah.
Tamora was definitely on your side with that one.
My God.
Your chicken came out and one of you went and grabbed it, I'm guessing, and you can all dig into your chicken if you'd like.
Yeah, and I was gonna eat much more than a fifth of the chicken.
It's a good chicken. It's pretty
Okay.
tasty. Yeah. Yeah.
So, guys, How much longer do you think until Firekeeper shows up?
Maybe he died.
From yesterday to today, I'm not
Yeah.
not like what? So you think it was just a fool's errand?
Maybe he got jumped.
Why do you say that happily?
By who?
I can talk to him regardless. I just,
Only I. Weird.
Where
I
you
can make him
guys-
da-
Where are you guys sitting, real quick? Sorry.
All right. Well, right here. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, I
Right.
assumed we were at Firekeeper's table.
Yeah, I like that table that Laurel
here.
or
Oh, okay.
Firekeeper.
Yeah. Yeah, there were some open seats there. I just curious. No reason.
That's not ominous.
Yeah.
Reason, roll the dice.
I like the scaling on some of these maps because that chicken is definitely bigger than like any of you.
Oh my god. It's a 10-foot chicken. That's why she wanted to only give me one chicken. It's huge.
It is
No,
a
that makes
decidedly
sense.
large chicken.
After Anna finishes eating, she's gonna hold her stomach and have like the biggest burp that you've ever heard in your life. She's gonna sit back happy.
All right, you guys hang out for a bit and just kind of enjoying the atmosphere. Simplicert's a lively place, lots of activity going on. You actually at one point hear what seems like a fight is starting to go down at the table formerly known as Dune. And it seems like a couple of those wood elves get up to get ready to fight, but it's quickly broken up. And it seems like people are getting steadily more drunk as we go. Are any of you drinking, by the way? You ordered some beers, but are you drinking or are you just kind of sipping?
Clear
Waiting?
mind equals a happy mind.
I'm sipping for now.
What'd you say, Laurel?
I said a clear mind equals a happy mind.
All right.
Fathom will ask Inna for a chugging contest.
Fathom, can we do it after Firekeeper? Because I'm trying to make a really good first impression right now. But we can do one. We can do one though, okay? But
Right now?
that's it. Yeah.
Yay!
What do you want to chug?
The beer.
Oh, okay. Will you go buy us some?
I'll run up to Plum and I'll be like, Plum!
Plum.
Plum!
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry,
I know
I
you're
lost some
busy.
thought there.
Is Plum a
Can I-
girl or a boy?
Very much a woman.
Okay.
Well, not very much, just
woman.
kind of. But
Enough, just enough.
Enough to know,
Okay,
right? Like
okay.
you see her and you're like, that's a woman.
Okay.
Anyway,
What is a woman, William?
well, Plum, when she first met you, told you that she was a woman, so fuck you.
That's the right answer. Thank you for being an ally.
Anyway, Plum goes, yes, small one.
Can I have 2 beers? My friend and I are gonna chug them so we can make a scene for ourselves.
She leans over and whispers to you, you and the tabaxi boy.
I bought him a beer. Can I have 2 beers?
Da, 2 beers, yes. 8 silver.
I'll hand her a gold.
She'll wink at you and then hand you a full chicken and then go back to what she was doing. And the 2 beers, of course.
What?
I'm gonna hold it into the air. Inna! And I'll run back over. Also, I need to take some personal money for Fathom out of the bag of holding. I'm down to 4 gold.
Still throwing away gold like it's nothing. I guess you'll
At
have
this
like
point-
12,000.
Yeah.
Who needs a loan?
Y'all need to start making Daz's pay for stuff. Daz has like 500 on him.
Oh
Yeah.
my
when,
god.
when you say that,
bag?
Pina is gonna kind of speak up and she's gonna say, I've been meaning to ask you.
We forgot to pay them.
Could I get some money as well? Not that I'm complaining about anything, but
Yes, Davida, that is my fault. I am so sorry. I live
Yeah, Daz will just take a hand into
Hey,
his.
no, stop. Hey, whoa, stop. The
Yeah,
fuck-
let's
give
do
it
this
to you
like
back
on the
at the
ship or
ship.
something.
Oh, okay.
Don't let us forget.
that's fine.
I
Yeah,
won't
yeah.
forget, but don't let us forget.
Okay.
Does she have a pay raise?
Thank you.
Because you've done well. And that's our fault. We forgot. But we got you. Everybody,
Yeah, thank you. I don't want to be a bother. Just
If anyone's curious, it's been about 7 weeks since Stefina's been paid. Maybe almost 8.
she hasn't said a word.
we're terrible. Terrible.
Probably because I keep threatening to kill her.
Yeah, and you're like 5 or
Terrible
6
employer.
weeks for Shazana since Shazana's
Oh my
been paid.
gosh.
Do we have to play the perks? Clerks?
Yeah,
No.
we'll pay him something.
I think
No, they don't.
specifically- Yeah,
They don't like material items. I think they just want a place to stay and some food on occasion.
Facts.
And a painting.
a boat in the middle of the ocean, just a bunch of people threaten to kill you.
Kill her.
The implications.
Implications.
I did say I was gonna kill him many times. That is the implication.
That's the implication. Oh, that show's gold.
As you guys are laughing, talking, feeling a little bad about not paying Defina, a group of elves. Yeah, elves. There's some sea elves, dark elves, high elves, walk in, kind of squeeze past you and sit down at the firekeeper's table.
Is Leo there?
You don't see him. No.
Where you at?
Actually, Could I get a perception check?
Ugh.
Just one or all of us?
Just one of you, somebody.
That's the
Not
real.
Laurel. Laurel just did it.
All right.
I got it.
You're right. I wasn't paying attention anyway.
Nat 20 plus 7.
Nasty.
Yeah, you notice immediately chowing down on a whole chicken is Leo sitting over at Fisher of Men's table.
This guy's been here the whole time. What are you doing?
Oh no.
Wait, fuck you mean, oh no? What's oh
What
no?
if he's a part of the Fisher of Men group?
Oh, that'd be a problem. But why would he be sitting over here then?
To trick idiots like us.
Oh no.
We didn't
Wait.
tell him we found the
You
stash
didn't tell
though.
him shit. Yeah, so
Well,
we're
we
good.
didn't know
I don't
we were
remember.
on Firekeeper's side, but he was gonna know that anyway.
We just said
Wait.
we was looking for him.
And it's gonna lean in close. So do we go talk to Leo or do we go see who's in the firekeeper spot? Because we should go
Well, no.
see both.
Wait,
Firekeeper.
if Leo never worked for Firekeeper, then who invited us?
We're sure about to find out.
I can go
Everyone be
ask.
ready. Be ready though, okay?
I'm gonna walk up right here. Excuse me?
Yeah, they're all kind of sitting down. But at the head of the table, you'll see a wood elf man, maybe like 40 in human years. And he looks up and hello, friend. What can I do for you?
We're looking for Mr. Firekeeper.
Yeah, that's me. You can call me Darius.
Hello, sir. Hey, guys, it's him. And I'm gonna wave.
Hello.
You told us to meet you here, right?
So you were the group that Baylor sent?
Yes.
Are you with him? And I'm gonna point at Leo.
Ooh. No.
Oh.
That's Fisher of Men's right hand.
Oh,
The
he was
only
sitting
elf
here
on our
before.
crew.
Oh.
Shit. We
He
might
was
have
sitting
fucked
at your
up.
table.
Here, and he'll just kind of like wave his hands a little bit, and the other elves that were sitting there are gonna kind of go off to the bar. Why don't you sit down?
Yeah. So he was sitting at your table, and he was saying he knew you, and pretty much was saying he was kind of a part of your crew or whatever. We didn't tell him anything. We were just looking for you, and he said that you were gone, and that we didn't know when you were coming back.
Yeah. Lesson 1 in Pharos is don't trust anyone, right?
Try not to.
Well, damn.
Have you been gone?
I have been gone. Yes.
So that went
I was on a bit of a mission. But what brings you here? I've heard that Baylor sent you, which is why I sent I sent a courier to go get you yesterday. But yeah, why are you here? What do you bring me?
The resistance.
Wait. How do we know you're Firekeeper?
Ah, this one's smart.
I'm not.
Well,
Because
Well,
I'm Enna and we're with Baylor.
That's it. Do the thing. Do the thing.
So
Come,
true.
do the thing.
All right, boom. Or I'll throw it in. Bam.
yeah, you'll see when you do that, the people that had moved over to the bar kind of get up and they like start drawing weapons. Darius will put his hand up to them and kind of like tell them to settle and calm them down and say, all right, my name is Darius Firekeeper. Can you intentionally fail to save?
I believe so.
Yeah, we've done it that way already. So
Okay. Yeah, he said he's gonna intentionally fail it, so you know. You say my name is Darius Firekeeper, and I am the leader of the resistance here in Pharos. To
I'm
the end of the
Morel.
end.
I'm
To the end
Enna.
of the end.
I'm
Okay,
Dazzle.
Dazzle.
And you are?
Mako.
Laurel, again.
Laurel, you're embarrassing us.
Hello,
I'm
Laurel.
trying not to.
Very well. So now that we are all acquainted, what brings you to Pharos? Just to lend a hand? Is that the
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were with Baylor, right? And we were in Targos and we kind of fucked up the end over there. We took multiple of their little stations. We defeated a lot of hags and we found out that there was like a whole conspiracy with the hags going on. And we kind of like started the revolution over there by ourselves, which was pretty cool. Got some money, got some ships, you know. And then Baylor was like, we can't really do anything more over here. So he sent us to you because we're gonna try and lead it more. We'd like to do more. I like fighting and we're really good at it. And then we also have like a secret to tell you, but after all this, we're like in a little bit, or if you guys want to tell him now, we can tell him now.
yeah, that's that is great. The resistance is messy work, so fighters are always welcome. We're not going to defeat the end by being nice. Now look, I have things to attend to here, but I will tell you I was recently on a trip up north to Ashad to speak with the gnomes and try to maybe broker a deal. However, when we were up there, we took a few boats and one of my ships took a slightly too close pass at Aetros City and were captured. And so many good men, many loyal men were taken prisoner to Aetros City. And so kind of as a show of faith and as a good use of what resource I believe you bring us, I'd ask that you save these men. And we can move on from that to perhaps some bigger tasks once I know I can trust you and depend on you a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, we'll need some more information.
Of course.
But to let you know that you can trust us a little bit more, I wanted to let you know that we and I'll have us all lean in very close. You can't tell anyone. But we found it. We found the treasure.
You're speaking of Dune's treasure?
Yeah, we got it. Leo was actually the one who told us about it. But we didn't tell him we got it, luckily, because he's not on our side, which is unfortunate.
That's smart.
Well, we honestly like just didn't remember. I think it was luck. But yeah, we were definitely really smart about it. But I think we can do that. where are these men? How many men are there? And what kind of size of army should we be expecting?
I had there were a dozen men. They captured the sloop. I have no inclination that you should be able to save the ship. However, we have intel that sometime in the next week they'll be moved from their holding cell in Aetros City to the more permanent end prison on Lapahi. I don't know if you know anything about Lapahi, but there is a you all would generally know about it, but there's a large prison on Lapahi, basically like it's kind of like Australia, right? For the British, it's a penal
Okay.
colony.
Should we like just fuck around and like let them all out, you know?
Not that I doubt your abilities, but I don't know that a group as small as you could break into Lapahi.
Yeah,
You've
come
heard of
on.
the dragons there, yes?
No?
Yeah. What? They didn't tell us there was dragon.
Dragon?
You wouldn't have heard of that from the end. They wouldn't have told you that.
Oh, shit.
What kind of dragons?
Dragon.
I don't know that I got really much more information than dragons, but there are there are dragons there, which
Oh shit.
have been enough to deter us up to this point.
Is
No, I
Megan
killed a dragon
supposed-
once.
No,
Okay.
you killed a dragon once.
I did.
Well, then your services could come in handy when we do decide to
Dragon
storm-
Slayer.
if we decide to storm Lapahi. However, I believe that you can capture the prison ship on its route from Aetros to the prison.
One is
Honestly, smart.
leaving.
Yeah.
It's leaving sometime in the next week. My intel was not able to gather precise dates, as they're pretty they keep those cards close because they know that we would like to have our men back.
Do you have a map of where the ships come in?
The most common route here, I'll move you over. And he'll pull out a map and say the most common route from Aetros City to the Lapahi prison would be to the west. So he'll draw. I won't. And it goes like that. So that would be the most common route. However, in an attempt to foil plans in the past, they have taken the longer route. And if there are any pickups to be made at the other forts along the way, they could take the long way around. It's not common since it's a significantly longer journey, but you can see that they pass other forts which may have prisoners on them along the way.
Do you have anyone you're willing to send with us?
Do you have room on your ship for more men?
Oh, I don't know.
I think 1 or 2, right?
There's 7 of us.
Plus the 2 little guys.
Little guys, so-
The flirgs don't take up much room.
I guess 3.
I will say I don't anticipate that you'll need more than one ship for this job.
Yeah.
And I think that doing it quietly would be the best option.
I agree. I'm not familiar with how many people can fit on our ship. I don't know that off the top of my head.
I think we have a 15 person one ticket.
I would be willing to send one of my men with you if 1 or 2 of my good men with you if you have the room for it.
We should. That's it. Do we have the room for it?
Yeah.
Dawson is the one you ask.
We should.
You know that your ship has capacity for 9.
Dawson will start counting on his fingers.
So we can take one more,
Yes.
probably. I'm counting the flurgs as one. We would love to take one more of your men. Maybe they can help us out and fill us in with how the resistance is going here in Pharaohs.
Yeah, it'd also help to have someone introduce us to the prisoners so they know who we are.
Yeah, that's a very good idea. This one's bright, isn't he? He's gonna point to Dawson.
You don't know him very well.
It's just his sword.
And this is sword.
So do you think, because this is my thoughts, and I'll kind of pull out this map to the whole group. I think that we should station ourselves right about here so that we're able to see which way the ship goes and we can kind of follow it from a distance and then strike attack.
Ooh, I like that idea.
What are your thoughts? Because
What
we
did you
have a ship that can look like an end ship, so it wouldn't be overly suspicious immediately unless you get closer.
I'm sorry, repeat the plan. What was it?
So the plan would be to go about right here on the map, and to see which way the boat goes. When we figure out which way the boat goes, we kind of follow it from a large distance until it gets to a more secluded location, like maybe around here or up here. And then once we do that, then to attack when they're not expecting it. And the good thing is that we have an old end ship that we have captured, so they would not be suspicious of our ship immediately, since they would think it's also an end ship. What do you think of this plan?
I think that's likely a great idea. It would avoid you going into Aetros City at this point, which I think might arise too much suspicion, especially if you go in and start asking questions. I will note the record keeping in Aetros City is impeccable. So if you do decide to disguise as an end ship, make sure that you have a really good excuse for why you're out there. There are a lot of ships that will pass you by. Many of them would be end ships, and many of them would know and recognize that you don't belong in the waters there and would wonder what you were doing. So if you have a way to stay hidden, that would work as well. Just be ready with a story if you do run into any end ships while sitting out there.
What route were you guys on whenever you got captured?
I wasn't with the party.
Do you know what route they were supposed to take?
We were up in Longbits, and they were simply patrolling the coast along Ishad to the west. So they were likely somewhere in this region when they were captured.
What do you know of the area around Ifenbel? The waters there?
I'm sorry?
The waters around Ifenbel, do you know how they're patrolled? Or if there's like a patrol that like happens every week?
Ifenbel is a fairly loyal end settlement. It's a settlement that's loyal to the end, I should say. A fairly wealthy settlement, and so they don't generally put too many resources into patrolling the area. However, they do protect the area fairly well, and people in Ifenbel are very quick to raise alarms if they see something suspicious. But they shouldn't, as long as you aren't being too suspicious, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's a narrow passage, so finding a time to go through when you are not easily spotted by the end would be a good idea, because I don't know the schedule of the end ships that pass through there.
We could
So
disguise ourselves as a fishing boat. Dazik could be like our instructor since he learned from Pero, and he could be teaching us how to fish properly.
Fishing boats could work. You need to. Many of the resistance when we started began as fishermen, and so you would need to ensure that you have the proper paperwork that the end would require for fishermen, but that's easily forged here in Pharos. You need to have that and a good story where you're selling your fish, what fish you're buying or you're catching, things like that.
What's the most typical place to sell fish on that route?
Give me a trader, give me a history check. You would
Ooh,
history.
Nice.
All right. You know along which route?
The route,
The blue route or the red route?
the blue route.
The blue route. Give me 1 second. You know that Iffenbell is a decently large town. It's the 4th largest city in Aetros. And you know that they would buy a decent number of fish, especially since it's a fairly wealthy place. You know that Mystic, spelled Mistwick, Mystic is mostly monks, vegetarians. They wouldn't buy the fish, so probably don't say that you're selling fish in Mistwick.
what about Al-Anon?
That is what I'm trying to find right now. Yeah.
Sonalaqua.
Yeah. You could definitely sell fish there. It's kind of a smaller place. It's a party island. So it's definitely a lot of younger people, but they need food. So you could sell fish too, alone as well. How do you spell it? How do you pronounce that?
Another possibility is that we use Fathom's major image and have us seem more invisible. That would be for only a short period of time, but it could work.
Okay. We could
What
say that we sold like our good fish in Iffenbell and then the rest of it goes to the party island.
But if they see us when we're like around the Aetros city is what I'm mostly afraid of. Like
Yeah.
when we're hanging out right here. So it wouldn't make sense for us to go between those two.
What is Windport's trading economy like? Would we be able to say that we're fishing to sell in Windport?
In Windport.
Or Long Bits is right there.
Yeah.
Windport is largely a fishing town. So selling fish to them would likely not be a great excuse. Longbits is a largely Nomish city, town, settlement. I wouldn't call it a city. And they would be that would be a place that you would sell fish to.
Yeah, Long Bits is right there.
Okay, so we're fishing near Aetros and then going to Longbits, maybe.
Correct.
Yeah, and I can probably, so the waters, since you are fishing, you are attempting to sell the story that you're fishing outside of Aetros City, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's going to be a little bit more of a challenge to get those. It's not an easy area to fish because it's a highly trafficked and a busy corridor, and so we can forge you some documents to say that you are allowed to fish there, but you might receive some more skepticism about it.
I have something to add. I don't know if we want to do it, but wasn't our original mission to return a ship to Aetros City? Couldn't we just use that? It would explain why we aren't on the records and explain why we have a really weird ship that with the colored mast.
But
Yeah,
we would
but
just
then
be
you would lose that
sitting
ship.
for possibly like a few days or a week.
Yeah. And then
True.
it'd be gone by then.
Well, okay, so we would go there with this ship to return to Aetros City, and then we'd get into it, but that we're back in the end at that point, like we're checking back in. So if there was any way that we could get reassigned to the boat that has the prisoners on it, then it would be easier for us to take that boat.
Yeah, but it'd be a
Makes sense.
lot in my head. I'm thinking it'd be a lot for us to explain
lot
where
could go
we've been
wrong.
for
That sounds
multiple
fantastic.
weeks. Because at this point, I think Will said we're like 9 weeks in, so we'd be 8 weeks that we would have to account for. That's a long time.
Yeah.
When you say your mission was to deliver a ship to Aetros City, what does that mean?
Oh, well, we were a part of the end, but then we defected.
Ah,
So-
very good.
They punched me in the face and I didn't like it.
They have a tendency to do that. I was full disclosure I had a brief stint as an end cook.
You're a cook?
I was not a very
Wow.
good one.
Very
None of
judgy.
the cooks are. You know,
We could always say that we got captured by pirates or something. We were kind of a green crew, so it wouldn't be like the most unbelievable thing.
And do we necessarily have to wait outside Aetros City? Couldn't we just get on the path the ship's gonna take and then just head towards Aetros City, but just slowly, so that ship would catch us?
They're gonna end up at that fort anyway. We could possibly just stop in
Right
Iffenbell.
outside the fort.
oh shit. Yeah, what if we just hang out by the actual fort instead of by Aetros, like down here? It doesn't matter which way they go
They'll
because
keep
they're
that
gonna
up.
end up at the same spot. Duh. Yeah.
Cool.
So we
Yeah.
leave from where we
But
are.
that is a prison. That is like a heavily guarded dragon prison.
You likely don't want to catch them too close to shore. The dragons could present a problem. That could definitely be an issue. They also have a few ships to monitor the region.
Could
Right.
you send a ship to monitor the one route while we monitor another, and then whoever intercepts them?
I don't really have the men to spare for that at the moment. That's why I was excited to see you here.
Gotcha.
So it looks like 2 options. We could say we're selling in. We could say we're selling in Iffenbell and take that route to Aetros City, and just do it slowly. So
Well, we could go, a few miles offshore. We can see whichever boats would come either way. And say we're fishing for Iffenbell. If any of the end does come up to ask and just forge a license that way,
Iffenbell might be more likely. I like Iffenbell. I like Iffenbell or Long Bits. Those stories we could sell.
Iffenbell's good because they're rich.
Exactly. We're catering to the rich.
We could fish in that circle, like, then, like around here,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
or over here.
I was thinking more like over there. That way we could see the ship coming from either direction.
If it's that close to the fortress, though, like, would that pose an issue?
Might be too late.
That's a good point.
It'd be about like 20 miles off, so there would be no way for them to really see.
But the ship would get to the fort before we could get to the ship.
Exactly. We gotta get here. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, we gotta get here so we can see.
I suppose the likelihood that they would sail past Pharos, so sail on that red route, is fairly low considering they captured our men. The only thing would be if these forts had something that they absolutely needed to collect along the way, but that would be a risk for them because, like we are planning right now, they, I'm sure, anticipate that somebody will try to get our prisoners back at some point.
So you're thinking like 90-10, they go the short way?
I'd say.
I think we take our odds on that. What do you think?
I like those odds.
Yeah, I think we have to choose.
And if we can stop them right here, you know, by Iffenbell, oh, that's like right over here or like right here. That way they don't have any other way of coming around us. That'd be perfect.
Ooh, waiting in that pass between Iffenbell and you know, that entire
Or right
arena.
here. They said it was narrow, so we catch them right here.
Exactly. And we're fishing for Iffenbell, so it makes sense for us to be there for a while.
Boom, boom.
How do we get a fake fishing license?
I have some people I can talk to, and that's is Pharos. I can get that to you tomorrow by midday.
Can we get gear as well? Nets, just to be able to sell the story.
Some fishing gear. Yes. You should be able to find that at the bazaar. Here, gesture of goodwill. And assuming that you don't need the money, and he's gonna like look at all of you guys kind of
All right.
and he's gonna hand you a small pouch, Mako. Say buy yourself the fishing gear that you need to sell the story, and I will have my courier deliver you your fishing licenses tomorrow by midday.
Do you think it would be best for us to head out as soon as possible?
Within the week is when, so let me find the calendar. Yes, so it's Monday. Before Sunday, they should be on their way, and it will take you some time.
Saturday.
It's Saturday, sorry. So before next Saturday, they should be gone, and I'm not certain what day, so
We'll head out probably
speed.
as soon as possible then.
Yes, I will try to get the fishing license to you as soon as I can tomorrow. Yeah, get that fishing gear as soon as you can as well. They'll be closed tonight, but tomorrow morning you should be able to pick some up.
Do you have any recommendations on which way we should get to the Iffenbell passageway, the safest way?
As fishermen with a proper fishing license, most ways should be okay. If you're looking to avoid other pirates, and I'm gonna kind of glance around. I really can't tell you how to avoid that, but you look capable enough. I will say that it's faster to go the southern route. So if speed is what you're worried about, then that's probably the better way to go. Going north, you have a higher likelihood of running into end ships and having to explain yourself potentially. But I'd say south probably.
Thank you.
Do you think a lead fishing pole would work?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nursing Fathom.
Oh, did you want to go see lead?
I did want to see lead. I love her.
Where's our poo-poo gone?
Any other questions?
Who are we taking with us?
Yes. Fenkus, come over. And he's
Yeah.
going to wave from the bar.
Yeah, you'll see a dude kind of sprinting over, and he runs over and immediately kind of fixes his glasses.
my God.
And he's this
Oh,
like he looks to be kind of a like half high elf, half wood elf guy. His hair's up in a ponytail. He has little glasses, and on his side, he's very clearly carrying a scimitar and a dagger. And he runs up and gives a big salute and says, "Howdy, y'all. I'm Finkus.
Yeah. Fenkus, you'll be joining them on their rescue mission.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
stand up.
Okay.
I'm gonna size him up. Can you fight?
Yeah."
How's your reflexes? And I'm gonna go like this, like I'm about to slap him. Does he stop me?
He just kind of looks at you and just like cocks his head and like, "They're fine. I've been on many ships."
It's
Don't
the
worry.
glass. Don't take it personally.
I think he's fine. I'm not sure yet though.
I do have one request. This is I asked this to any crew that I serve on. If you find any cool or neat rocks, bring those over to me, and we'll be a-okay.
Oh my
Like
God, deal.
Out of character, so now you're just role playing yourself.
Calm down.
Fingus is just William.
Calm down on Finkus, you guys. He's a nice guy.
Is it with an F?
I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
Finkus.
Ew. That's
Right.
somehow a worse spelling than I thought.
This
it
is
would
the
be.
I
second
thought it was.
Finkus.
I thought it was Thinkus.
Is it?
This is the second Finkus we've had. The last one was Finkus Greenbeam, and I don't remember what he was. I just remember the name.
It's a
Or
common
where-
name.
I think
In this game or in the other one?
I think it was in the other one.
Other
I'm
one.
gonna find out who Finkus is.
It was the other one.
Was he the really depressed soldier?
I don't. I feel like he was like a character we like thought about for a second, but I don't.
Like he was someone relevant, right?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure out who. maybe this is the same.
It's the same guy.
Who knows?
guy.
He's an elf. He could live for a while.
Long lost relative.
Well, we don't have a Finkus on the old character sheet, so well, wait, that's
Yeah.
not true. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If there's nothing else that you need from me, I have some business to attend to. And you're gonna kind of see that he like glances over at Zaba's table as he says that. So I appreciate you doing this this errand for myself and for the rest of the resistance.
You
Of
need
course.
Oh
some-
my God.
Yeah. Thank Baraka's got him up out of there.
Yeah.
I think you mean brazen.
Oh, you're right, brazen. Forget it. Got him up out of there.
So that's well.
Intriguing.
Is this the guy we're traveling with?
Character arc.
Who knows?
Character arc, yeah. Let's see what you guys do to fuck him up. He doesn't seem to be right now.
I give him a day.
I
Right.
don't know.
With Fathom there?
Oh yeah, bad professional necromancy. It was you.
I taught him.
It was you.
And then you guys kill him in the other campaign.
Oh no. It's all connected.
Did you guys have anything else? Sorry, in the bar.
No, this is fantastic.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off B, but did you guys have anything specific you wanted to get, or did you want to fast track to where you had gotten nets and stuff?
Fast track.
I'm okay with fast tracking.
Okay.
Fathom has a side quest.
No.
Hell yeah.
Can we take a quick potty break?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's-
please.
Yep. Let's do it. You guys want to come back at 50 after?
Yeah.
See,
Perfect.
I'm gonna pause. Remind me to replay it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, everybody take inspiration for that good planning session.
oh, there you
Yeah.
go. 'Cause I sure needed it.
Mr. Navigator, as we're getting set up and ready, would you draw me the path you guys are gonna take, by the way?
I sure will. Oh, I get to draw it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like the other navigator to draw it?
That's funny. That's quite humorous.
Thankus will do it. I can draw the path for you if you want.
Fuck Finkus. That's the alliteration. That's cool. Let's see. We're going to do.
Christian, before you draw that, is this the path you wanted?
Yeah, no.
Are you sure? That's the safest.
Oh wait, we're not in. I was finna draw the wrong path. We're in Pharaohs.
Right, you can see your little boat right here.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Stuff is so good.
Damn, that's a great question.
You don't have to do it right now, just as once we take off, you need to know.
Once you get it, yeah. I'm thinking about it. Oxygen.
Wait, B, is it me or you?
It's you.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, sorry about that. My bad. Okay. Yeah. So you guys have about a half day before they're going to arrive with your stuff that you would need. So unless someone really wants to go talk to a salesman, which we are more than happy to, your fishing stuff can be delivered around midday. The same with your fishing pass.
Fathom has a side quest.
Fathom has a side quest, which we'll hop to. Daz, if there's anything you would like to do besides this with your day?
As will fish to sell the story.
I like it. We roll a survival check to see if you catch any.
Let's do it.
And I think you got pretty good at fishing, so add a 1 to that.
Let's go.
Whatever you roll.
Out of 1 though.
You rolled a nat 1.
What a one.
Actually, you rolled a nat 0.
So bad. Yeah, you don't catch shit, and it takes you until it's everything gets delivered to realize you're holding the wrong end of the fishing rod. And anyway, Mako, anything you would like to do?
I get the fishing stuff. If I have time, I hang out with my sickle.
Yeah, you should have plenty of time to attune to it today or last night.
Yeah. You're attuned.
Cool.
And Inna?
I'm going to take Nightshade and just kind of play with it, like go make it gallop.
You've killed a lot of people. I just want to put that out there as the person playing with the horse toy. All right, Laurel, anything you would like to do?
Not at all. Oh, yes. Damn it, Christian. Yes. I'm gonna spend 2 hours learning Sylvan.
Oh, nice. Give me an intelligence check for each of you.
This is the last one. I have 2 successes. Okay. So intelligence. I'm gonna. I can't. Damn it.
Okay. And then that then leaves. True. That then leaves. Okay. Intelligence for you, and then the intelligence for your lovely. Yeah. You guys don't feel like you get very far today.
Damn it.
But 2 hours is not a long time to learn an entire language. So
I'm not learning an entire language.
No. But even to feel like you got like some declensions down, 2 hours isn't a ton of time.
That's all right. I'll keep at it.
And then I believe that leaves the lovely and illustrious Fathom. And Fathom, what little quest would you like to go on?
Whenever everyone else is doing stuff on the boat, I'm going to give the bag of holding to Defina.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell her I'll be back shortly if anyone asks for where I am. Tell them I'm in the ocean or something.
This is so
Okay.
sucks.
She'll look kind of quizzical at you, but she won't ask a question. She knows better, and she'll nod.
Hey,
I'll kiss her on the
Defina.
forehead and I'll go invisible. And I will quietly sneak my way off the ship and onto land.
Okay. Where are you heading?
Simplicurt, obviously.
Okay.
Oh.
I was wondering why that was obvious.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, you head to Simplicurt. And what are you hoping to accomplish there?
Is the key that I got from Plum, does it have a number on it?
It does.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take that key and I'm gonna slip in as quietly as possible, still invisible. Um, and I'll head upstairs and look for that room.
Yeah, you easy enough are able. Oh, give me a stealth check.
I think I have a +9. I do. 18.
18.
Mhm.
Yeah, you feel like you're pretty sneaky. You're a sneaky person, and you make your way through all the sets of rooms to this door, right here.
Oh, the one at the end. That's okay. I'll go uninvisible and kind of like brush myself off, and I'll gently knock on the door.
Yeah. You knock on the door and nothing.
I'll do it again, just a little bit harder.
Fuck was that?
Was that a door?
Again, nothing.
What are we hearing?
Brendan, what's happening on your side?
He's opening the oven.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Why does it sound like that?
That was a bear.
Is it okay?
it just squeaked a little bit.
No, that wasn't a little
It
bit.
sounded so loud to us.
Eh.
I thought you guys were being attacked.
Oh, oops.
But yeah, no response on that side.
Okay. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. I'll actually use the key, to open the door slowly.
Yeah, it opens and it opens up on a room.
I'm gonna. Is anyone in here?
No, you just see a bed, a little chest, a table, and you see on the table 2 wine glasses and an opened bottle of wine. Only one of the wine glasses appears to have any like residue from being drank out of, and that's all you see in the room.
Okay. I'm gonna be nosy. I'm gonna like poke my head around. I want to open the chest and like look under the bed.
Yeah, give
Just
me
for
an
fun
investigation check.
21.
Under the bed is very dusty. Clearly Plum is not getting under here to clean very often. Additionally, the chest seems to be empty, albeit except for like a set of extra sheets. It doesn't seem like anyone lives out of here. With that, you had a pretty good investigation check. It looks more like a room someone would rent for an evening or 2 or
Okay.
3, however long you're staying in a town, I suppose.
Are there any belongings in this room whatsoever?
Nope, there's just a half-drink bottle of wine and 2 wine glasses.
Oh, that's sad. I'll make my way back downstairs and see if he's in the main area.
There's not a ton of people around right now. I know we have everyone drawn on the map right now, but there's not a ton of people around. There's a couple people over at the Fisher of Men table. 2 gnomes and 2 gnomes, sorry, and a different tabaxi, not your snow leopard.
Oh. I'm gonna go back up to the room and wait.
There you go.
I'm just gonna sit on the bed and kick my feet back and forth and wait.
Yeah, how long are you willing to wait?
A while. What time is it?
So you probably got up around like 7 or 8 and got here around 8, probably is fair. Your stuff's going to be delivered around noon today.
Oh wait, is this the day after?
Yeah, it was nighttime when you met Firekeeper.
Oh, I thought this was still that night.
No.
Okay. Well, that's upsetting. I have a string of pearls. I'm going to take one off and I'm going to leave it by the untouched glass.
Okay.
God.
And then I'll leave. I'll lock the door too.
Okay.
It's a fanfic.
Yeah, you make your way out and you see Plum working away, a couple people grabbing their morning drinks and eggs, and a couple people kind of starting to set up at the 4 big tables in each of the corners, but no one of note, seemingly.
As I'm running out, I'll say, "Hi, Plum. Bye, Plum."
Plum will yell out kind of longingly and sadly, "Foolish boy," as you run out of the building.
Oh no! Oh no!
And then she'll go back to what she was doing, and you will be outside in the joys of Pharos.
I got the
What's
time
that
mixed up, and now
mean?
I'm suffering.
Has
It means
a-
Fathom missed an opportunity.
Fathom even decided his sexuality yet?
No, no.
Good. Good on him.
But he's into cat
Um,
people.
He is. I think everyone in Marshall's character is, if we're gonna be honest.
Marshall,
What?
are you secretly a cat person?
No, and I'm
Living
not
in
a
a
furry because
dog person's
I know Will's
body.
made that comment.
I'm just saying, Geth had some questions for the young honey of bees.
Nope, Geth did not.
Waiting until he was old enough. You asked many a time.
Geth did not. I'll make my way back to the boat and see if I like see him on the way back.
Ooh, give me a perception check if you're looking out for him.
I'm gonna go ahead and give myself guidance because I wanna see what happens.
Use your inspiration.
I don't want to use my
No.
inspiration on that.
You could use your inspiration.
I really don't want to use my inspiration to find a cat man. 13 plus 7 plus 1, 21.
Yeah. Actually, as you're getting close to your boat, you see a snow leopard tabaxi leaning against a building right here, kind of just keeping an eye out towards the port. When he sees you, his face, his little furry face goes flush slightly, and he averts his eyes and starts walking away in the direction of the drowsy dragon.
Fathom not understanding anything about social cues will run after him.
Is
Um,
Fathom autistic a little bit?
A little bit.
Now that you
a
mention
little
it,
bit.
All right.
now, you know, his special interest is the dead, so maybe.
I'm just saying. Okay, continue on.
Yeah, you see him and you catch him about right here walking. Oh, sorry, about right here walking past the drowsy dragon, heading kind of east of there.
Hi, wait up, hi.
I waited for you.
I know, I'm sorry, things got really crazy because we got like a bunch of stuff to do and I just lost track of time, and then before you know it, I was passed out on our ship, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. Life in Pharos, right? Well, if you're ever back at Simpler Kirk, I'd love to see you there.
What are you doing now?
Marshall as a person, my first response was, that's pretty gay. But that's not what Fathom would say.
It could be.
I'll say, I went by your room earlier, but obviously you weren't there because you're here, and I feel really bad because again, things got really hectic, and I think we're actually like shipping out like really soon. We're going on a big shipping voyage, and we're gonna not go by Windport, which is upsetting because I'm in Windport, which you should
He's
go
gonna
by.
try to kiss you while you're talking.
Oh my god.
Do you try to stop it or anything?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll just go like, oh my god, hi.
And he's gonna just kind of turn and walk as quickly as he can. Actually, he's gonna sprint. He's
Wait,
running.
no.
And just a reminder, this is a big buff, like tabaxi warrior of types, it feels.
Oh no.
And he sprints away east, just east of the drowsy dragon.
I'm gonna try and catch up with him. I don't think I can.
Give an athletics check.
Best roll
Oh.
of your life right here.
I definitely
it.
can't.
I need
I have-
inspiration while you're at it. I'm invested.
I'm not using my inspiration for this. I'm sorry. I like the role playing. I don't want to use it for that. Oh, 18. No modifier though.
Yeah, he must not have really wanted to get away that bad. You follow him, and then last minute you catch him as he's entering a door on the side of this large building here.
Have we heard about that building before? Like, okay. I'm gonna say like, okay, wait, hi, sorry, that was an accident. I was just talking and you caught me off guard. I went by your room earlier and you weren't there and I felt really bad, so I left a pearl by the empty wine glass because I noticed you drank without me and that made me feel really guilty. So now you have a memento because I will come back, either by choice or by force. So like I will see you again. I just wanted to give you the pearl, and you know.
All right. I'll see you, Fathom. And then he will turn and walk in.
I'm gonna jump up and give him a kiss before running on the cheek before turning around and running the opposite direction.
All right.
Yeah, he does not run after you. He
that's
he
fair.
goes inside the building, and you hear the door click shut behind you. But yeah, when you get back to the boat, you see nets being loaded on, kind of under the expert supervision of Mako. And around noon, you see a kind of mousy-looking dude sprinting up, and he hands a letter straight to Dazeth and says, "Do not lose this. This is your fishing license." Okay, sorry, I just don't lose this. Don't drop this in the water. You need this if you're gonna try to sell fish anywhere in Aetros. Don't lose this. And he just looks directly at Dazeth a couple times and smiles and then sprints off. And then Finkus kind of walks up a little bit later.
Gosseth will just be holding it in both hands and just be staring at it in his hands, trying not to lose it.
While it's in your hands?
It's our fishing license, or our forged fishing license.
Do I see Fathom come back?
Yeah, everyone would have seen Fathom coming back. He came back during the process of loading the ship.
Fathom, you've been gone forever. I need you to
Where'd you
take
go?
this. No, hold on.
Did you even know he was gone? Because he kind of snuck away.
Well, I'm sure I noticed at some point that I just didn't see him anymore. Like I went to be like, Fathom, look at my horse, and then he just wasn't there.
Fuck the father.
But Fathom, Dazeth has this thing that he cannot lose, and I just don't trust him.
Wow.
I'm gonna, Dazeth, can I see it?
He will hold it up with both hands, but not take his eyes off of it.
I'm gonna grab the other side. I'm gonna try it gently, pull it away from him.
He will slowly let it go. He'll let it slide out of his hands. He doesn't completely let go. He's very nervous about this, but he does in the end relinquish it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Major Image to make it look like it's on fire. Oh my God, Dazeth! Oh, never mind, it's fine.
Not that this isn't fun and all, but some of my dear friends are currently being held prisoner by the end, and if you guys would like to go on the road, there's plenty of sailing light left today.
Yeah, we'll go today.
That's
If your
crazy.
friends are dead,
were
do you
like
still want
that.
them?
Yeah, he can talk
What?
to them. Like it's okay if they're dead.
I can
No,
bring them
I-
back.
What the? No.
If you want them dead, I can also do that for you.
Y'all behaved better in front of Firekeeper.
Yeah.
I wanted to make a good impression.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Nonetheless, I'm excited to get to know you. I did bring each of you a stone that I thought best matched your personality from the short experience I got with you. And he hands you each a stone. You'll notice that each of the stones is pretty much identical. He didn't really get to know you, but it's a nice little green circular stone nonetheless.
What kind of stone is it?
Green circular one.
A green circular one. He gives you some scientific name you don't understand in Elven. for it.
There you go.
A little green stone.
Fingers,
And
I
then
love
that's
it.
negligible weight, but he gives you each a little green stone and then says, what do I do on the ship? Or do I just kind of wait until you need me to kill someone?
What do you do on the ship? You
Great with rocks. So if that ever comes up.
You can help Mako with her firing. She's like really good at firing things on the ship. But she needs help all the time.
I load a mean cannon.
Cool. That would help us out so we can shoot cannons faster.
Yeah.
You speak in strange ways. Yeah, I will go familiarize myself with the cannon. I did want to note something. You have goblins on your ship.
yeah.
Those are our friends.
That's Curtain Bug.
Do they have names? Oh my god.
Yes.
Had names.
Hello, Kirk. Hello, Bug.
Kirk, Bug, did you do what I asked you to do?
Clerk's rule. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, it looks great.
Fathom, did you see what I did?
What?
You'll find out.
You would have
That's
found
not
out last
ominous.
night. To be clear, Fathom, your bed is covered in paint.
Oh.
Absolutely just covered in paint.
Please tell me he didn't notice and went and kissed a bipedal snow leopard while looking like a rainbow.
Oh my God! Wait.
There you go.
It seems reasonable to think that he would. Like his whole back is covered in
Wait,
it.
also-
right, when he slept?
He
Is that
cast
why he ran?
invisibility. Would that apply to the paint, or is there just a body mold of paint running around?
It does
Wait,
not
good question.
apply to the paint.
I think it would apply to the paint unless it got on me while I was invisible.
Which is awesome. And the flurgs could identify visible people if they hit them. Anyway, does anyone have anything they would like to do in Pharos before taking off?
It's time to go.
Then Miss. Wait, is that everyone? I can't see Mako for some reason. That's my.
Oh
my
yeah,
screen.
yeah, she's here.
Whoa, yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I didn't even know your screen was up. You're fine. I just the like captions are there, so I can't see everything. But then with that, can I get because you're kind of starting later in the day? Can I get a 6d20 plus 20? As you have a very normal, 6d10 plus 20. My God.
Oh my god.
6d10 plus 20 from either our pilot or navigator, whoever. That was really, you did type that out.
So, hold on.
As you
He
take
gave you what you asked for.
into some very normal weather and winds today.
My roll 20 doesn't show me like my whole chat, and it's been very annoying.
Am I crazy or is that a really low
I
amount?
also feel like it's a bad roll.
Three,
bad.
2.
I did roll above a 5.
Oh my God.
Yo,
We did start like
What is happening?
I'll tell you what's not happening. Let's move it.
Got him.
Fair enough, I guess, but I don't know what's happening.
Feroz enough.
Oh my God, did you just say feroz enough? You take off for the day, you set sail, and it's a very relatively easy day. You don't quite make it out of the Asari Isles, but you make a decent clip away from Pharos. As it starts getting dark and you start kind of floating the last bit of your mileage, does anyone have anything specific they would like to do?
You already know, friend.
Yep, roll your 2 intelligence checks.
Since Fathom knows Sylvan, can I assist him at all?
Give me the intelligence check from one of the 2 of you instead of that person at advantage then.
I'll
How
be
long
using
is
my
our-
inspiration.
You're gonna
That
use your
sounds good.
inspiration?
I am.
All right, the Faraday rolled it, so that's what we're gonna go with. Yeah, you help out though, and you feel like you learned a little Sylvan today. So that's a success.
I have 3.
Cool.
Yeah, keep track of that.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
do not feel fluent in Sylvan in any way yet, but
I
you're
know.
trying.
I know. I just have 3 successes.
That's good. And Fathom, you definitely helped out. It made it a lot easier to learn it when you were able to, communicate not only in Sylvan to him and just holding up objects. So between you and that guy, it was really great. Dazeth, anything you'd like to do this evening?
He'll give fishing another try. He's a bit demoralized over how last time went, but he will
Yeah.
give it a
Survival check plus, yeah, there you go. That
Oh my
nat
God.
20. You have a great haul today. And you can bring in 1d10 pounds of fish. No, if pound sounds like no, that's reasonable. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You bring in 10 pounds of just kind of normal like fish, generic fish.
Some cod.
This was his day.
goldfish.
It could be
Great.
cod.
We have
We're
stuff
gonna
to
go with cod.
sell.
10 pounds of cod. Someone should keep track of that on the fisherman if you really are worried about that.
How long is your ship? How long is the fisherman?
75 feet.
75 feet?
Yep.
We're so ready for that. My God.
I looked it up earlier when I was making a map for no reason.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anna wants to practice long jumping.
Anna wants to practice long jumping.
So she's adept in swimming, along with climbing on walls. And she could be adept in long jumping, and I'll put it in the chat of why, but I would like to practice it so that I can do this. Even when I don't have it ready, because I always have the climbing speed.
Makes since you jump by a number, be equal to the checks total. Are you talking about that last thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anna stands on one end of the ship and starts sprinting forwards, then jumps. Give me an athletics check for the day for your attempt at long jumping.
Oh, must be nice.
Yeah, you feel like you jump pretty good.
Okay. Oh, ignore that one.
And you feel like you jumped pretty good. It's not. I guess if you spend enough time long jumping, you could be fishing at it. Is that what you're trying to attempt here? I'm confused.
Yes.
You long jumped really well today. I'll give you that. Do with that what you will.
It's gonna come in handy one day.
I'm shook. Okay, and Mako, anything this evening?
No, I'm just hanging out.
You wake up the next morning to a relatively dense fog. Actually, sorry. Yeah, relatively dense is a great way to describe it. However, your navigator is kind of on you whether you think you could lead them through this fog or not.
I have the vision of an eagle.
Can I get a perception check from you?
Sure can.
Yeah, you're confident you make it through.
My
You
God,
actually do feel very confident you can lead them.
how is that possible? I was 7.
Oh yeah. So you rolled an 8. That's pretty nice.
But yeah, can I can you roll me a D10 plus or 10 D10 plus 20 for your sailing for today?
Yes, you said 10 D10 plus.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. And your navigator points a direction out in the fog and confidently says, "Sail this direction and we'll be fine."
Oh my God.
That one was above average.
Yeah, you take off full sail. You feel great. You are sailing, and about an hour into your day, you run aground slightly, and you have to spend the rest of your day trying to get off this fucking island that your navigator led you straight into. And it really is a waste of a beautiful set of wind that you had there. However, your navigator was confident he could lead you through that fog, and technically, he did.
We're not in the fog anymore.
But your day happens and you feel like you maybe got a solid 2 miles of helpfulness. But about 3/4 of the way through your day, when you have the boat almost out of the kind of the sandbank, a man walks up with a little cart that he's wheeling, and he goes, "I don't suppose you're here to buy any fish?"
We're actually selling fish, so no, not today.
So I should just take my cart and go then.
What
Well,
kind of fish?
What kind of fish?
Well, I've got perch and bass and some cod.
How
And
much for
one
the perch and
swordfish.
bass?
You have a swordfish?
One swordfish.
I want the swordfish. How much?
65 gold for the swordfish.
What?
It's a swordfish.
Anna, do it.
No.
What the
Why?
no.
No. What,
Hey,
what were
how
the
much
other
for the-
ones?
How much for the perch and bass?
Y'all are growing. I like it.
For all the
Grow
perch
up.
and bass, I can give you all of the.
No, we just want like a little bit, dude.
Just a little bit.
Just like a little bit.
Oh
Well,
wait, yeah. How much is each perch and each bass?
Each perch is 4 copper. Each bass is 7 copper.
Okay, all of it together now.
I can give you my whole cart minus the swordfish for 20 gold.
We'll take it.
So 85 with the swordfish.
No,
No, Fathom.
Correct.
no, we'll take just the fish. You keep your swordfish.
Okay, yeah, 20 gold pieces.
I'll give him 20 gold pieces.
And he takes the gold pieces and he just hands you over another more or less 25 to 30 pounds of fish.
I will
Beautiful.
add the
Dude,
Third-
27 pounds of fish is what you get.
Because guess what? That's less we have to catch.
And then he's gonna do a heel click and walk away with his swordfish. And cart.
Dawson will just turn and he'll say, "You have that little faith in my ability to catch fish?
Well, no, it's just, you know,
I
It-
caught a lot yesterday."
you
Just so
did.
you don't have a
but
stressful time of it. Now you just get to have fun.
and
Ex- See, Mako knows.
Um,
That's why
27.
Mako's mom.
That's why Mako's mom.
However, the day exhausts you. You know it's a wasted day. Your morale is low. Your faith in your navigator even lower.
Sorry.
However, you wake up the next day to an absolutely horrific hurricane bashing into the side of this island that you're on. Because you know for a fact there's not a chance of you sailing. However, because you're on land, you're able to kind of keep yourself safe enough that you're not going to have to make any checks or anything.
Well,
So-
looky there.
Can I see what the weather's gonna be like in 24 hours?
Are we
Yeah.
gonna beat the boat
And
before it takes off
And-
at this rate?
We might intercept it if they're going this route.
Oh,
and
They'll
you have a
intercept
thing
us.
that lets you see the weather,
Yeah.
right?
What?
You have a thing that lets you see the weather, right?
Yeah.
It's druid craft.
Yep, it's it's a golden, it manifests a golden orb.
Cool.
However, a crate crashes against the shore at one point during the day, with the words "Do not open under any circumstances" painted along on the top of it.
All right.
I immediately want to open it.
No.
We're
bad.
far in quad. For Regis, the two
Oh, Kurg and Bug.
Kurganbug.
Wow, you're gonna sacrifice them?
Yeah, they're
I'm not
around. They're trying to stay
sacrificing.
out of the storm for the most part.
What if we see if it's magic inside, or like if we try and hear and feel if it's alive?
How about we just don't open it?
Could
What
detect
if it's really
magic.
good?
I can cast detect magic.
What if
Okay.
it's really bad?
I'll fight it off.
What if it's really good?
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Y'all do that. I'll watch. Stupid.
Yep. You cast detect magic. Is that what you said, Mako?
Yeah.
It's definitely not magic. Nothing in or around that box is.
I'm going
Dawson
to put my
raises his
ears
hand and
closed.
says, "I can make a horse open it."
Again, there is a hurricane going on, like as you speak.
I can make.
I could put my ear against it.
I will put my ear.
Will you make me a con save and a dex save as you walk into this hurricane away from your nice boat to go look at a crate?
Huh?
I respect it.
Yeah, you
Oh my God.
keep your feet, but you get absolutely it's frigid. It's frigid, it's wet, and you're just unhappy right now.
Okay, I still want to put my ear against it.
Yeah, you hear the sounds of a hurricane all around you.
I'm gonna knock on it.
And I just open it.
You hear you don't hear that, regardless of any perception check you roll. You guys, again, there is a hurricane. And can I have another dex save as you stand out here and start attempting to open it?
I'm not opening it.
Oh, okay. You could.
You could. Since you're out there.
Yeah, you're keeping your feet. However, the storm continues to be a hurricane around you.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I didn't do that.
You're wasting decent rolls, though.
I know.
Come back.
They're good rolls.
Are y'all doing anything as Enna goes out into a hurricane to look at?
I'm telling her to come back.
Dazeth will cast Find Steed, and he will make a horse appear.
What?
An unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal.
What?
Are you just whipping it out just cause?
What the fuck?
Oh no, I'm gonna go send it to try to make Anna come back.
Yeah, you
Oh.
send a horse out. And the horse, can I have a dex save just as you, Dazeth, at advantage because it's a horse?
Just Dex save. Sure.
Spell.
I'm shook.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you
God.
see a horse blasted into the wind.
Advantage.
Oh, at advantage, right? I did say at advantage. Sorry. Yeah, the horse, as you're staring at this box and holding onto it for dear life, a horse walks up behind you.
Do I know it's Dazeth's horse?
No, you see a horse. Like it's
Seeing the horse, I'm gonna run back to the
the
boat.
horse bites you and bites your shirt and tries to drag you back to the boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the horse to the boat.
Yep, you get back to the boat.
You can use any of my dexterity saves. You're gonna ask me for another one.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You make it back to the boat. And use any of your decks. That's not how rolling works in this game. You can't just roll a bunch of advance and use them.
What I just did though.
Yeah, but however, the ship took some minor damage that Dazeth is able to fix the next day. No one's gonna get anything out of this day. It's terrifying, and you guys are in a wooden ship the entire time on a beach. However, you make it through okay. When you wake up the next morning, that crate is missing, as there was a hurricane. I don't know if I need to put that out there. However, you wake up to relatively normal weather and an easy day of sailing ahead of you if you would like to.
I can get us out this time.
Really?
There's
I'm
no
sure
fog,
of
so I
it.
believe in you.
I'm sure of it.
10d10 plus 20 from whoever. That 75 was really nice.
It was.
Out of a possible 120, that was really good. Just
rolling it.
wasted because of the
There we go.
84.
That's pretty
that
good.
is quite nice. And you spend the day sailing through blue open water, and it's just lovely, and everything goes easy and normal. And you get to the end of your days, and you guys are settling down for the evening. Intelligence checks if you're trying to learn Sylvan or whatever you guys are doing.
I will be long jumping.
Have we decided on who gets what spell from the tattoo gun?
We have not.
We have not.
Okay.
Or before we get into that, quick
Damn.
question. I'm reading this. It never says the horse goes away.
Oh,
Do I just have a horse now?
Wait.
I was
It's like
trying
a
to find
spirit. It's a spirit horse. It's not a real horse.
It says I can ride it.
But oh wow. Wait.
You can communicate with it telepathically.
That's live.
The
What was
only way
that?
it disappears is if its hit points fall to 0.
Or if I dismiss it.
So you have a horse and a parrot?
What's his
Yeah.
hit point? Do I need to pull out a horse character token?
I guess.
Okay.
You should already have a horse character token pulled out. Let's see.
Why?
Because my
It's
horse
different for a nightmare.
Not the same type of horse.
it's not the
is
same
it-
poor.
It's yeah, here we go. Horse. Y'all guys, there's gonna be a fight where there's like 30 of y'all and it's just random shit you summon against like a single dude who like offended you slightly.
We don't need to recruit an army. We can just summon one.
Um,
Spinner.
I will add this to your ability to look at this one. Yeah, the horse has 13 health.
Nice. And
This
its
is
intelligence
where
does
we
get
are.
boosted to 6, no matter what.
What's that?
It says in there if the steed has an intelligence of 5 or less, it automatically gets boosted to 6.
Yeah, this one has an intelligence of 2 as it's a horse.
Yeah, it gets boosted to 6. Smart.
Cool. Well, you should see a horse in a riding horse somewhere on the thing. I'm moving it towards your spot right now.
Nice.
All right, there you go. Anyway, there's a horse that's just on your boat now.
Mhm.
That's gonna make the room really, really feel comfortable. Finkus is confused, but not enough to say anything. And intelligence checks, you have that. Yeah, you don't get anything out of today, even with that nat 20. Oh no, said it. Wait, Fathom, were you helping today? Sorry.
Sure. If we haven't decided on what spell, then yeah, I'll help.
Had y'all decided on what spell?
We have not.
No.
All right, then yeah, you get it. You feel like you learned some Sylvan today.
Yay!
Would have been a shame to lose that nat 20, huh?
Would have been a fucking shame.
All right, Dazit, anything specific?
Jasmine will ride around the boat on his horse.
He'll try.
So
Grant.
No, it says
The
I
Fae-
automatically know how to ride it as a seamless unit.
No, I understand that, but it's cramped.
so
Wait,
is
it just
fucking
will
Laurel-
merry-go-round
Laurel,
around the
Fathom,
map.
and the Fae are speaking Sylvan to each other.
Yep.
Inna is long jumping. Dazith
Mhm.
is on a
Yeah.
horse.
Mhm.
And
Good job, sir.
Mako is watching over us in disappointment.
Is that correct, Mako?
Not, it's not disappointment,
What is it?
confusion, I think.
That's
A
fair.
lot going on.
It's like TV, you know? It's just like a bunch of different channels are on all at once.
That's a great way to put it.
I love that. Okay, with that, you guys make it through an odd evening. And the next day, there is pretty much zero wind. It's not going much in any direction at all. You know you'll be able to move, but it's mostly just kind of floating along. Can I get a roll of 5d6 plus 6?
Ew.
Was that you, Christian, that said you
That
like
was
that?
me. Yeah. 5d6 plus 6 is gross.
It's not much at all.
Yeah, and you guys spend most of the day floating. At one point through the day, you see a pod of fins off to the side of you. And then the pod of fins disappears. You see one big fin, and then that disappears too. It doesn't
What?
seem bothered by you.
Does the water
big?
turn red?
Didn't say blue.
Oh,
How big though?
oh no.
You're driving the ship. So
Say blue. Oof.
anywho, anyone have anything they would like to do with this day? End of this day?
Yeah, buddy.
No.
I will be long jumping as well.
You're out of it, Fathom?
I feel like Laurel has it.
And
at this
you're
point.
good at long jumping. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here. Your character's clearly adept at jumping. Your athletics is +7. Like
I want to be better at jumping.
I keep
I
jumping.
respect it.
It's weird. It's weird to watch her jumping all day. That's what you guys see. You do have to respect that. Yeah, you don't get anything out of today for sure. It was a, kind of a sad, boring day. Mako or Dazith, anything from y'all?
No.
No.
Okay. The next day is more of the same, kind of that neutral wind. No wind, I mean. Would you another 5d6 plus 6? And you know what? You turn it into a halfway decent day nonetheless. And you move on. And it's an uneventful day. How about this? Will you just give me a intelligence check for you and an intelligence check for the Fae? and we're just gonna do this for the next few days, and we'll take that into account. That's over several days if it's a bad roll. It's a good roll, also over several days. So this will just save us having to roll this every evening, and then I'll tell you how many successes you get once we get through a week.
0.
Oof. Okay, cool. Glad I chose today to do that. Anyway, no, but you spend a long time working on it over the next few days. Oh, honey, did he forget Sylvan?
I guess so.
And then you also long jump, and you can give me one roll for the next several days as you just jump across the boat.
You know
Okay.
what? It might have just been like with me with Spanish. Like I got Spanish 1, and then when they started switching to the Spanish 2, that's when I was out of there.
And then it got weird, right?
I started getting C's, yeah.
Anywho, you make up the next day, and there's wind. It's not a ton of wind, but it's a neutral wind that you can get 10d10 plus 20 miles on this day.
Yeah, I'll be damned. I'll roll every day.
For now, because they're going to be working, Laurel and Inna are going to be working on what they've been working on for the next few days. If you guys have anything. Oh, yeah. B, will you take care of that and fix it?
Yep.
Yeah, if you guys have anything you would like to do at the evening, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep trucking you along. But yeah, you have what feels like quite a successful day. And you end your day floating not too far from the fort on the southern part of of the top island of Omena Thalor there. Off in the distance, you can kind of see the torches at the end of your day that light the top of that fort. But if no one has anything, the next day is quite nice as well. Another neutral day that you can get quite a good amount of distance on you.
I don't think we're going to make it, guys.
Can I have a perception check from our lovely navigator?
Maybe if he's not too tired, not learning Sylvan.
Not learning Sylvan.
Nice.
What do we get?
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Yeah, you notice kind of in this first part of the day, you notice a small ship kind of like sail from not the direction you're heading, but from the direction you came from, and just kind of make its way towards the fort. However, it doesn't seem either aware or bothered by you. You just notice a ship heading towards that little port there at some point. But with that, 75 miles of sailing today, and you make quite a solid clip again, kind of around this this area that you've definitely, you've sailed through this kind of pass here before. You recognize this land somewhat. But then you turn up, and I guess the last time you guys headed this way was when you were coming towards Kavidi originally. So it's been a minute since you guys have headed down this pass, but you've been here before. However, pretty successful day. The next day you have pretty much no wind again, and 5d6 plus 6. It's very difficult to sail, but you just kind of keep floating along.
Ooh.
But you made the most of a bad situation, and really all of a sudden you guys feel like you're hitting a good clip. Things are improving. Maybe, just maybe, you could make it. This is now day
7, right?
7, 8, 9. This was day 8 since you I guess 8.5 at the end of this day. As you realize it's been over a week now since you took off. How is everyone feeling? I'm gonna start with you, Laurel. How do you feel about y'all's odds of making it?
We ain't gonna make it.
Going well.
No, we ain't gonna make it. I'll be honest. It's not happening.
What are you gonna do if you don't make it?
It's a problem because we're not gonna make it. So we're gonna have to improvise like we always do. But we're definitely We're definitely not gonna make it. It's too far.
So are you expecting to like pass Lapahee, see a giant like or a little like a ship there parked at the docks of the fort or something?
Damn right. That's exactly what I'm expecting. And I have made this known
Okay,
so that
Yeah.
everybody knows that this is
I
that
love
we're
that.
probably not gonna make it. You know, as a navigator.
As the navigator tells you there's not a chance. Maybe that extra 75 miles would have been really nice.
It really would have been nice.
He said no, it didn't matter.
Can I help you, B?
No, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Dazza, what's going through your mind over this week as you've sailed?
Dawson's just been thinking that he could have had a horse this whole time. Like
Is
just
the horse
here.
still here?
Yeah, the horse is there and
The
eating
horse is
through
here.
the rations.
It's a spirit horse.
It's a spirit horse, doesn't need to eat.
Oh, are you telling me that he wouldn't eat? I'm not saying he needs to eat. I'm saying he wants to eat. He's a horse.
Fair
Yeah,
point.
give me an apple.
But who else is eating our hay?
No one. Exactly. Is that what's been on your mind for the last 8 days? You've just been thinking about your horse?
Yeah.
What's your horse's name?
What is our horse's name? He'll name after his wife, Elizabeth.
Aw.
Good. I love that. I
Wife
love
is-
that for them.
All right.
That's so strange, right?
What?
To name your horse after your wife.
No,
Weird.
I wouldn't want to be named after a horse, but that's just me.
I love it.
Are you
I
a
love
wife?
it for Dazeth because I
Right.
think he would.
You're right.
Inna, what about you? What are you up to? What's going through your mind as you guys are kind of floating on this day, just heading north?
Anna is super concerned that we won't be making it and that we're going to let Firekeeper down and also that we're gonna have to fight dragons.
That's
Oh,
fair.
And that's
Any-
the entire, like, that's going through her head like every 5 seconds.
just those kind of on repeat.
Yeah.
Floating through there.
Also that she wants to use her horse really bad. And she's wondering if her horse, because it's immune to fire, can take down a dragon.
Maybe. Mako, are you glad you betrayed the ends and joined this group?
Something to do.
It's something to do.
Yeah, Miko's not like 100. She's not like super concerned. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out either way.
Would you feel more comfortable fighting the ship as a ship or, attempting to siege a prison?
I would feel comfortable going back to the place that we started and
I
picking
don't-
up 12 guys from there.
Oh, like heading back to Kaviti, like to Targos?
Yeah, and then picking up 12 guys from there, and then heading back to Paris.
Think you'd notice if you did an old switcheroo?
Wait, I thought
Doesn't
you
recognize
were
a
gonna
single
grab
one of
them
his
and-
men.
I thought you were gonna grab them and storm the prison. You were meaning the
no.
switcheroo.
Yeah,
Oh.
just the switcheroo.
Fenkus is on the ship with you and knows these men, but I like the
He's the
idea.
guys, right? He's the guys, right?
Can you imagine if we had the audacity with this man here to kind of gaslight him into thinking these 20 random men are his friends?
I don't know. It's like we are the resistance. So are we going to risk the future of the resistance for 12 guys? That like isn't that the trolley car thing?
I guess that's actually a fair point.
Wow.
Sorry.
All right. Mako said it's not her fault
It-
they got fucking caught.
Unfortunately, it makes sense.
Just yeah. Sorry.
No, I think that's very fair logic.
Is that
With
other
that-
ship? Does Laurel see that other ship behind us at all?
Are you asking Laurel? Did Laurel ever bring up the other ship?
Oh, never mind.
But
Why would you not mention it? I'm sorry.
I know it's fucked, right? It's fucked, but
But he didn't.
nope. Yeah, Laurel's not looking. Laurel's staring
Not
at
looking.
the future and thinking about how fucked you guys are because the ship's already made it.
you're damn right. That's the
Yeah.
only thing that's on his mind.
Fathom. You think you fucked it up with the tabaxi?
Oh, 100%. Fathom feels real bad about it, but like he's focused on other stuff at the moment, so he's pushing those feelings away.
What's he focused on? What's at the forefront of Fathom's mind?
Oddly enough, it's not the mission at hand.
I didn't think it was.
He's been working on a fun little tale recently, in the back of his mind while they go and do all this stuff. So he has enough confidence in his friends that he's not worried about the mission.
Okay. Fair enough. And that's y'all's day. You're mostly floating, sitting around, kind of just thinking about your kind of life, I guess. And oh, okay. Well, I just rolled that. The next day, can I have the pilot make a dexterity save, please?
What?
We'll go outside later, Nova, okay?
That's you. You're the pilot. Sorry. I realized as I rolled that. Ooh. Anyway,
Dexterity save.
heck of a roll, right?
Give me a good one.
Look, what's absolutely disgusting about this is there's these like there's this massive swells and waves in front of you to start the day, and then they just kind of subside to small waves that you're easily able to navigate through. And can I get 10d10 plus 20? Because it's it felt like the day was gonna be hard, but it ended up not being. Even with Inna asleep at the wheel.
I was tired. I was having a day, but I'm gonna make up for it.
All that jump.
I'm not gonna make up for it.
Yeah, you spend the day sailing into not anything that aggressive, apparently. So that's neat, I guess. Relatively easy day. You kind of find yourself in this little alcove here at the end of the day, as you park your ship. And then the next day you wake up to a little bit more of the same. Okay, Anna, can I have another of those saves? I just had you make a dex save.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Can I have 10d10 plus 20? Again, there's these teeny tiny waves that keep crashing against it, and you guys watch. Anna is going like right at them at the worst angle, the one that really just hits it really hard. And you guys feel like if everything goes perfect, you're gonna make it 34 miles today. Because again, these are everyone else sees this and they're like, you could avoid that by just going straight at it or around it. And she would just go like sideways at it. So your whole ship gets rocked to the side, knocking it back a little bit. And it's just consistently throughout the day. Inno looks like she's having a stroke, basically.
You're welcome.
Stop jumping.
However, you make it towards the end of your day, you see a small ship, like not ship, a boat, like a small boat, sailing up to you quite quickly, waving a blue and yellow flag. And like when I say that, I mean there's like a man on it waving a blue and yellow flag as he sails right towards you guys.
All right.
Is this an end ship?
What does that mean?
Or is it
the
a
Ukrainian?
Your navigator could give me a perception check.
Your navigator will.
The navigator and pilot have not been on their games today.
Whoa.
I think they're the ones sailing.
I've been on
Hey,
You started it though.
I've been on my
this
game.
is definitely not an end ship. You actually see the blue and yellow flag has a hammer on it. Laurel.
That is the song of the hammer people.
But this ship is sailing, or this boat sailing right at you, and it just keeps getting closer to you and closer to you. And it's again a small boat with a single guy on it, like a fishing boat, like a small fishing boat.
Yes.
Swinging this flag in the air towards you guys.
Captain, do we blast him?
No, what? No.
Oh, let's see what he's
One
doing.
guy versus all of us. Chill. It's fine.
That guy has our end of the end signal on it. The rebel flag.
Oh,
Oh,
oh shit. That's right.
Yeah.
was
Yeah, no,
that
he's
what
our
we
friend.
decided on?
I think that's what we decided on.
I
Maybe.
forget exactly.
We gonna find out.
I don't think it is.
We can
How
take him
far-
down if not, you know.
How far is he?
He is like 300 feet away and approaching quickly.
I can make him stop.
We can all make him stop. But we'll, we'll wait. We'll wait till he comes.
Yeah, he sails right up next to you guys, and you hear, "Slow down the boat so we can talk."
We'll go outside soon, okay, Nova?
Hello.
I'll slow down the boat.
Yeah. And he kind of like, you see him kind of like lasso a rope over, tie it to yours, and start climbing the ladder up to your ship.
Hey,
And,
hey.
It's like a shirtless old man just wearing like a white loincloth. And he goes, I assumed I was welcome on here.
Why?
Who are you?
Well, y'all are here for the ritual, right?
What?
The fuck are you talking about?
For Storm Man, right?
What?
Well, the you guys are not here for Storm Man?
No.
Is it
No.
like a big music concert?
Well, there is music. It's mostly well, you know,
Are they doing like the
this is a religious ceremony that's important to a lot of people. Obviously, they're doing this ridiculous. No, I mean, with the massive hurricane coming in, the stars, as they foretold, everyone that is part of the the cool people are stopping in Nautilus for well, not Nautilus, more like a small village off the kind of coast of Nautilus. Is stopping there to ride out the storm as a group and really worship, celebrate Malchus for everything he does.
Uh-huh.
I thought
we're-
this is embarrassing. I saw you guys as followers, but if you're not, I guess good luck in the storm unless you are just really eager to wait it out. And he starts walking away.
Yeah, we already made it through a hurricane. You don't need to worry about us. Thanks though.
What do you know about the storm?
Well, the stars foretold that there's going to be a heck of one coming in, hitting most of the western side of Amena Thalor. I'm not much of a sailor myself, besides my little boat over there, but I wouldn't sail in it. And he keeps just walking away.
When?
When is it happening?
And
Oh, tomorrow, and for however long it goes on.
Hey, go check the weather.
The last time the stars were told this, it lasted a week, but this one seems less important.
huh. Well, thanks for the information, old man. We'll definitely be safe. Man, go check it out. We'll
Yeah.
definitely be safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the weather.
Yeah, it is a turbulent storm cloud is what forms in front of you. And he goes,
Ooh.
"Oh, anyway, I guess I'm gonna head to Storm Man now." And he starts climbing down the ladder back to his boat.
Stay hydrated.
Oh, it won't be hard. A
Make chaos
hurricane.
rain.
It's funny because of the rain.
And he hops on his boat, and if no one stops him, he just starts sailing
Should
away
Should
east
we
of you
follow?
guys.
Should we follow him?
Well, I mean, I guess we should dock, right?
Yeah, but can we? Yeah. Yeah. This is how far we made it today.
Yeah, we'll dock.
Yeah, this is as far as you've gone as of right now.
What if we sail through like a few
Sail
more
through what?
hours?
This is like towards the end of your day.
Okay.
You're getting near to what you can get to.
As a navigator, I strongly protest that we continue to sail.
Did you see it in the
How-
stars too?
What day are we on?
It is
We're not
day
making. That's the day we're on. We're not making
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
it
8,
at 9.
9, 10, 11. Day 10 and a half.
Oh my gosh,
We
I-
didn't make it.
they're done.
Well, if they left before Saturday, it doesn't mean that they got there on Saturday. So if they left on Thursday,
Mako, Anna, can I have a history check from you guys?
There's also a possibility that they also ran into storms.
yeah,
Or there's a possibility that they left the same day we left. We don't know.
Yeah,
So we
Mako,
should give up.
we should give up. Yeah, head home.
Hey, woe is me. You damn right.
Mako, I will say you served a small stint in a prison brigade, and you know that the ships themselves are not like a traditional in ship. They're known for having much kind of thicker hulls. That although that is helpful from the sake of keeping prisoners in, they're not always the quickest ships. But it also depends because you also have known of prisoners getting taken on sloops before. It really depends on kind of the level of the prisoners.
okay. I'm gonna share this information with everyone. It's possible that we do have time if it is a slow ship and they have hit inclement weather as well. Just something to keep in. It's like not all hope is lost.
Okay.
It's
Well,
possible.
regardless, we have to dock tonight while the storm
Yeah.
comes.
Yes.
So,
I agree.
Take
Let's get
us.
to shore.
Should
I'm
we give
gonna
the old man a
message.
lift?
I can message him.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll if he's within 300 feet, I think is the 120 feet. Is he within 120 feet?
No,
Oh,
but he's
Yeah.
yeah, I was like gonna be friendly with 300, but 120 definitely not. You see his boat just like heading due east of you, to what all of you guys would know is kind of the coast of Amana Thalor.
Yeah, he said it's by Natalos, so I think we just
And
go
I
that
You
chase
way.
can
it.
see him. He's in a small boat going much slower than your boat is capable of going.
Let's go pick him up.
Yeah.
I'll head towards him.
Goodwill, because we hadn't tell us about the storm, we would have been. So,
Yeah, you guys start heading east, and you catch up with the man very quickly, and you kind of see him paddling back and forth. And when he sees you, he like looks up at your boat and goes, "Have you got that? I'm just gonna come up. I'm gonna come up." And he'll tie himself to your boat and climb up. And so you guys coming to Storm Man then?
yes, we're coming to storm, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
What's unfortunate?
I want to be sailing, and now we're at Storm Man.
Well, we wouldn't have a sea to sail on if it wasn't for the storms that brought the water.
He has a point in a.
Yay,
Yeah.
religion. You guys serve alcohol here?
My dear lady, no man, woman, or child is allowed to be sober during Storm Man.
Do you guys
Aw.
have fights here?
Yeah,
Really?
you can do anything. It's like a lawless community of its own design. Honestly, you're favored for the more chaos you bring in. Now, we frown upon murder. However, sometimes that's necessary, but not like in a ritualistic way.
I like murder.
Oh.
Okay. So is it cool if I hitch a ride with you guys? That will just save me having to paddle because I'm exhausted.
Yeah, come the fuck on. We're
Can you
going.
put pants on? Do you have pants?
Oh no, this is a requirement of the ceremony. It's a ritual garment.
Do you have more?
So your ass is just.
What is the ceremony exactly?
No, I need my question answered.
What would you say?
I say your ass just has to be out.
Yeah, it's kind of about chaos, but also kind of like birth, you know, because like when you're born, you're not clothed. But at the same time, when you're born, you don't have private parts. Those don't develop until you're a little older, you know. And so we cover that. But
Well,
What's more
let me
chaotic?
develop.
What's more chaotic than birth?
Let me develop.
What's going on, you guys? You guys seem to be
I have three
reacting
more
strange.
questions.
Dawes will be like, no, I
And they're all different.
Are we sure we want to go to this, guys?
You know, I don't know
Yeah,
anymore.
honestly, not really.
I have more of the cloth on my boat.
No more cloths.
Oh, you won't be
Or-
allowed in without the cloths. It's ritual.
Do I have to go
So
to
we
these
have to.
No, we have tops. We're not monsters. We're just chaotic.
Hey, yes. I like them. I like them.
To answer your
What is-
question, it's just kind of more of a general ceremony to Malchus. Kind of if there is a big storm, as the stars project, we all get together in an area near the storm, and we just kind of commit general chaos and debauchery during the storm to celebrate the storm, with the occasional prayers to, for, and from Malchus.
You know what, guys?
We love chaos.
I have a
great,
quick
yeah.
question.
Yeah,
Do you like the other followers of Malchus?
some.
Why
And
don't
then
you like the
He'll,
other?
he'll whisper to Fathom, does that make him gay?
Yes.
Okay.
There's not really sexuality at Stormman. It's more of just like whatever is around and happening. There's no requirement to be a part of an orgy, but there is a lot of orgies happening.
How many have you been a part of?
You lose count.
All right, man. No.
Again,
What's an orgy?
nobody's gonna make you orgy. A lot of people don't. I do.
don't,
We can tell.
don't use it as a verb.
Oh my god.
I also will
Is
just say,
this
no,
place, like,
I'm good.
fun for
I'm not
this?
gay. My wife is smart.
That's cool. Is your wife a Malchus follower?
No.
Then
He's like a
how
priest.
smart could she be?
Aw.
Hey. Hey, yo.
Fire.
That went too far. That was the limit.
Did you just longsword him afterwards?
As well.
Non-lethal.
Yeah,
No.
that
That's
hits
a no.
him. 100% that hits him.
Yeah, you damn right it hits.
Roll the damage.
Get him.
Yeah, you can't non-lethal that one. You kill this man.
Oh,
No, it wasn't a crit. Come on.
That's twice his damage. That's twice his health.
Oh. Well,
oh.
that might
But he
do
was.
it. then.
Well, it was
I
chaos,
know.
guys.
Fuck that. He was talking about his wife. I respect it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go high five.
Did you just
Dazzin.
Will
Well,
Smith?
hugs Dazzle.
Did you just Will Smith this guy?
I
Did. He
did.
killed him this time.
Apparently a
No,
lot
Dawson,
harder.
Dawson. If you, Dawson, if you really truly wanted to keep him alive, roll me a d10.
D10, okay.
No, man, stick with it.
Okay, yeah. You just bash him like down with your side of your sword, and you just see this guy's whole frail body go flying against the wall of the like ship. And everyone just watched Dazeth just beat this man down, and he is just like holding on for life right now, just like knocked unconscious.
Can I
Awesome.
cast Cure Wounds?
Yeah, you cast Cure Wounds.
Process? I forgot.
My God.
Yeah, and then click submit.
What? Oh, that's where. Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, ignore the slashing damage. That was me. Yeah, this dude hops back up. His eyes just suddenly gain color again. He walks up and just gives Dazeth a massive hug and says, "Now that was fucking chaotic. Let's do Storm Man." And he just like heads to the front of the ship and just does like the Titanic thing off the front as you guys head towards head east.
Fathom's gonna raise both of his arms and cast Major Image to create a giant storm, a 20-foot storm above us, and he's just gonna start screaming chaos again.
Yeah, this dude's gonna join you in your screaming for sure.
Long
Turn to
weekend.
everyone else is just, I assume, just standing still with him and be like, my horse can buck him off the boat. Like, it's not a big deal.
God This might have been the most chaotic session of D&D that we've played up to
It's
this point.
pure chaos.
Malchus is super happy.
Yeah, you guys spend the rest of your evening making it into this port, and as you guys are sailing up, you see a kind of campfire. There are a bunch of campfires coming from this kind of bay. You see a massive amount of tents of various colors, shapes, sizes. You see just from the distance as you're approaching, hundreds and hundreds of people wearing white loincloths and a giant wooden hammer kind of sitting in the center of the entire thing. And you see the manager getting close. He goes, it's been years since the last one. Let's do it. And when you guys are close and not yet there, he just like puts his arms up and dives straight into the water and starts swimming across the bay to it. Kind of near where you guys will have to, dock your ship to not crash it into the shore.
Fathom jumps in after him.
And I was going to continue steering and docking the boat.
That's probably good.
There's definitely not a dock. Again, it's kind of like with Targos, you have to bark in the bay.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll ask the little boo-boos if they want to come.
Make sure you leave all of your nice stuff here. There's ever a place to get pickpocketed, it's probably here.
Yeah.
Just an idea. Mako is fine to stay on the boat and keep watch.
I will stay on the boat with Mako. However, I suggest that we use one of those tokens, the anchor token.
Oh.
I think that would come in handy here.
Kurg is gonna raise his hand just like as high as he can. It's not very high, but
Yeah.
guys, if there's gonna be a hurricane, I don't want to be on the boat.
Yeah, get off the boat. Go paint everything you can. You're allowed to paint anything you want.
Cool. And he rips off what little clothes he was wearing and just dives into the water.
Oh my gosh.
Be back later.
Be back late. We leave at dawn.
When the hurricane's hitting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Defina's gonna say, I'm actually kind of like really into this, so I'm gonna take off as well. And she strips down completely nude and also dives in.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
So
I'm
that's
staying
on
on the
them.
boat. Y'all have fun though.
Okay, so who's staying on the boat?
Mako.
Laurel.
Mako and Laurel.
Dawes will also stay.
Dazeth, okay.
Anna's gonna dive, but she is going to keep her warhammer with her and leave her great sword back on the boat.
Okay.
She's also going to take 10 gold.
There you go.
Is Shazana staying on the boat?
Shazana is staying on the boat. She doesn't seem to want any part of this.
Okay, so we have Kurg, Bug. Is Horse staying? Good. Kurg, Bug, Enna, and Fathom and Laurel are all, or sorry, and not Laurel, and Fathom are going. Okay, so yeah, you guys see Enna dive in, you see Fathom dive in, you see Bug dive in, and the four of them start swimming to shore as those of you sit on the boat. What are you guys on the boat up to?
Just preparing everything to be hit by a hurricane. So tying stuff down, just securing everything.
Can I have your wonderful carpenter make a whatever your check is at advantage with the help of the others? What is the
Wow.
check? Strength save?
Oh yeah.
Or is strain. My bad, I hit save.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You rolled a nat
Rolled
20
a nat 20.
regardless. Yeah, you guys start batting down the hashes, right? As you're spending the rest of your evening working on this. Meanwhile, you guys all kind of get to shore, and the group of you stand on the shore, and in front of you is just complete chaos. And let's call it there.
All right.
Interesting.
Daz with almost committed murder.
And is gonna commit murder at this thing. Like,
It just feels like Inna is gonna commit murder at this thing.
yeah.
Then we can take a vial of blood for Laurel.
Yeah, maybe.
And then you can summon the demon tomorrow for no reason.
To fight the dragon.
Yeah.
The fact-
To fight the dragon.
I don't know though.
Feels like we're playing like Mad Libs or something.
Yeah.
She's been throwing a fit.
Yep. But yeah, great job, you guys. That was a unique one.
I'm intrigued. And get turned.
Yeah, that was a good session.
Chaos. I'm shook that Dazeth almost just slaughtered this guy.
That was unexpected. That was chaotic.
I was so scared when you said he died. I was like,
It's just you rolled double his damage. Like he only had 5 HP. He's just a guy. Like he's just a dude. But you rolled the D10. You controlled your blade surprisingly well. I imagine as a full, straight slap to the face with a longsword.
mhm. Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I like to
That's
believe
it.
that's what Dazeth said. I
That's
have
it.
to believe that.
I just love it was with no hesitation. He just
Mhm.
just did it.
No.
He just
second
threw in the
thought.
chat.
That
He
was
said,
crazy.
yeah, which is fair. That's
My
fair.
ultimate respect.
All right. Good job, you guys. We on next week?